I am super paranoid that everything is working the way it should. Okay. Whew. Glad that it is working. Hello. Welcome. Oh my gosh. How is everybody doing? I would be on a different screen to talk, but my computer decided today that it hates me, and it didn't decide that it hated me. But the computer that I use for streaming, I'm I'm gesturing to the side because that's where it is. We're gonna have a talk later, but the computer that I use for streaming has decided that it does not like me, and like the I don't know what happened with it, but all the connections are gone. So like it won't. It's like the device manager decided to like bleh, all of the connections. So it won't connect to Bluetooth. It won't connect to wireless internet, which is what I use because where I am in my house is like far away from my modem and router and all of that stuff. So I've been spending most of my morning trying to troubleshoot what is going on with this computer. So my setup is a little different today, just to adapt to that, because this computer has decided to make some decisions that are not great today. Which also I realize makes me a little sad because I can't hear the sound effects myself. You guys can probably hear them, hopefully. But it's because of how I'm trying to adapt with it. I can't hear the sound as well, the sound balance, because I am not listening to the sound on the laptop. I have to listen to the sound on my actual gaming computer. So how far did I get on the last stream? I don't think I got terribly far. It's hard for me to know when I don't know the game stuff. We made the soup, I remember that. And then I think we were talking about the Snoodle Wonker, and then that's it. I did a Windows update fairly recently. I mean, like, usually the computers are like, you have some random update. And I try to do all of those updates before I stream, just in case that has any impact on it. So it wasn't like there was some random big update that stands out to me, but I did an update. I had to like haul and all. I didn't have to, but I hauled the laptop all the way over to Ethernet and plugged it in and did any random updates that come up. And this is it's an Alienware, an older-ish Alienware. And so Alienware has like their support assist, so it'll like scan it and tell you which like drivers you need. But if you look at the hidden drivers, like show the hidden drivers, it'll show the Wi-Fi on the hidden drivers. So like the drivers are technically there. The drivers are all technically updated, but the computer acts as though there is no hardware for Wi-Fi, because it's like when I tried to go in and like update it, I even like downloaded the latest driver for the Wi-Fi from the Dell website. And then it was like, well, we can't install this because like you don't have the right hardware for it. So the computer, and I was using a Bluetooth mouse, and so the computer won't connect to the Bluetooth mouse. Like any type of like wireless thing, the computer just suddenly this morning when I turned it on was like, we can't do that. And it acts as though it doesn't have the hardware. It's really weird. So my hope is that randomly I found I can't show it to you because that'll kill the computer, but I found one of those, I realized it had a wireless adapter thing, the stuff you just like plug into a computer and then suddenly it has Wi-Fi. So I gave it the hardware. It didn't have the hardware. I gave it the hardware. And so that's how I am able to connect to the internet. But then first world problems, I don't have enough USB ports on the computer then to have my microphone also plugged in. It only has like 3 USB ports. And so that's why I'm adapting as far as sound goes. Computer just flat out said no. Yeah. The computer is being like an obstinate child and was like, I don't wanna. I feel like I just duct taped the hardware onto there, some like duct tape and WD-40, and I made it work. We'll just have to see how it goes. I kind of have this nagging suspicion that if it doesn't kind of like fix itself in a little bit, be it like random upgrades or whatever kind of things, like Windows updates, then I have a feeling I'm just gonna have to like buy a new computer. It feels so weird to me that like there's a possibility that it's a hardware problem, because to me that I didn't drop it. The laptop literally just sits here all the time. Nothing changed. I shut it down one day and then I opened it back up and the computer was like, screw you. Computer's just like, you're not my real mom. I don't have to listen to you. So yeah, it's so weird. I guess when I picture like hardware issues with computer or like laptops, I usually picture it like I dropped it and therefore I broke it. And it's just like nothing happened. It just decided that it hated me. I don't know. So I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to just buy a new laptop. I have this sneaking suspicion. One with a lot of USB ports. I did not realize that was suddenly a thing that I wanted with like a laptop. Just as many USB ports as you can fit on it. Because I think the downside of a laptop is like, you basically just don't replace hardware in a laptop. It just doesn't happen. So then I'd be kind of forced to buy a whole new laptop. It's not broken. It's just not working. Yeah, exactly. The computer tells me that it's a hardware issue, but is it really? Yeah, computers are so weird like that. Like there's all these like trial and error things that we have to do with it. So there's a part of me that like almost wants to like cave to the marketing that's happening with Black Friday, even though I know they're not really like honestly good deals most of the time, and get a new laptop. But there's the other part of me, it's like, why don't you just wait, see if it kind of like see if one time I open it and Windows is like, oh my gosh, you know what, I just found this hardware, I found it, and it, you know what, maybe I'll start working again. I do think it's a couple years old though, so I wouldn't be entirely surprised if it just kind of died. Hey Caro, you are not late. I'm venting about my computer being dumb and hating me. We'll go with that. Stupid computer. I think that's also the hard part about like Black Friday and all these other things. I think it's hard to tell like which deals are real, because so many of these companies like mark up their prices first and then they lower them so they can say it's a good deal. This PC is a couple years old, I want to say. I mean, it's a laptop, so I wouldn't be surprised if it just kind of like shit itself, as laptops do, especially when, you know, it's a couple years old. Every time I open it, Dell is nagging me like, you know that your service thing, whatever they sell, is expired, and like you could pay us to help you with that, which always feels more bother than it's worth. Yeah, phones and laptops are they're set to like slowly die after a couple years. I think it's big, and they're those things that are so small that you can't just like pop it open like a PC, like a desktop, and like fix yourself. So I think when I'm buying a laptop, I'm buying it knowing that I'm compromising that for like the ease of use. Like I'm buying, when I'm buying a laptop for me, I'm buying it knowing the fact that I'm not going to be replacing parts myself. I'm buying it knowing that I'm kind of buying the convenience of the fact that I don't have to buy accessories. I don't have to buy a keyboard. I don't have to buy a mouse. Am I going to buy a mouse? Probably. I don't have to buy a monitor. I think for a lot of people too, it can feel like an accessibility thing, because like I've never replaced my own PC parts until like now, and even then I'm not personally doing it. I'm like asking other people in my life very nicely to do it for me. So if like we don't know hardware stuff when it comes to PCs, laptops feel like, again, like another easy thing where it's like I don't have to worry about all that bullshit. I can just like buy it and know that like most likely it will just be good to go. So I think that that's why I've always kind of gravitated towards laptops myself. But I do kind of, I know in the back of my mind that like I know enough about computers to know, I know enough about hardware to know that it will die after a couple of years, and I'm I'm accepting that. I've also noticed something too with like, this feels old to say, but like back in the day, like when I would like get a PC, like there was a lot more stressed about like, here's your actual like Windows key. And the last couple computers that I've gotten, there isn't that. It's like I've had this time where I've thought to myself that like, if something happens with the computer, how do I prove that like I actually bought Windows and I didn't like pirate it? That's another thing that I've kind of noticed. And I guess a part of me wonders too if it's because it's harder to get computers with like an actual like CD drive. Because I don't, as I feel the sides of the laptop, I don't have a computer drive or a CD drive. DVD drive, disc drive, whatever you want to call it. I don't think I've had one for a while. So, and isn't that how it's done? Oh, it's on the motherboard. That shows my lack of hardware knowledge. I guess they're expecting you to buy Windows yourself. The laptops too I think are also good for like certain jobs, yeah, or like college. I always think of laptops with college. It's all USB. That makes sense. Like a person to travel a lot. Yeah, there's a lot about computers that is just like, it's its own world by itself, which I don't, it feels sometimes weird to like think about. And it's sometimes very, my brain died. I guess one thing that I do like about like the world of computers, strap broke on something, it's been distracting me, but is that if you have internet, you can probably like Google a lot of solutions to things. You can just like that's what I was doing this morning. I was Googling like, what does this mean? Of course, if you don't have internet, that's a hard thing to Google, but that's one thing that I do really appreciate about like a lot of computer problems. You can probably Google it. It's very confusing with like computers and technology. It can be. Reddit saves lives. Reddit saves lives with a lot of things, not just computers. I think one nice thing, like, Kara, when you say that like computers and technology can be pretty confusing, I think that like there are some ways in which like as we progress, this stuff gets more confusing, and then there's some ways where I think it gets easier. So like something that someone commented on. So it's like, my other computer is having a different set of problems. It's been rattling, and I reached out to like iBuyPower, who like set it all up, and I sent them a video, and they're like, oh, it's the PC cooler. And it's like, how do you know that? It's like the shortest video ever, but like, okay, you know more about hardware than I do. And throughout the conversation of trying to get all this fixed, someone made the comment that like back in the day, you had to like be very specific about your computer. Like you had to have, like if you picked out a motherboard, you had to have these very specific parts that would like go with the motherboard in order to like put your shit together. And I think I knew that back in the back whole recesses of my brain, and that's why I didn't want to get into hardware, because like I don't have space in my brain to remember all this bullshit. Not that computers are bullshit, but like it's kind of like I have other things going on in my life. I don't have the capacity to remember this stuff. And I guess my understanding now of hardware is that As long as it can fit in the case, then you're golden. There's less of like, there's less of this specific part has to go with this specific part, and then if you get the wrong one, you're screwed and the whole thing won't work, and then you have to try to trial and error that thing. So yes, this stuff can be confusing, but it's not just because we've like progressed and there's more technology doesn't mean it's always getting more confusing as we go. Sometimes it gets less confusing. The PC is still rattling. It's not the PC cooler. There's a fan at the very bottom of the case that the like power block is sitting on top of, and apparently there's some type of wire that's getting on that. And it would take like a whole escapade for it to get into that whole part of the case. So one of my PCs doesn't have internet, and the other one is just rattling. Like, it's rattling. You can hear it across the other side of the house. It is rattling. It is loud. So each PC has its own set of issues that we are dealing with one at a time. Yeah, PC Part Picker, I don't even know how long that's been around, but that has been like really helpful for like checking parts. I know that when I was getting my PC with iBuyPower, they would kind of tell you to like, hey, but they wouldn't tell you stuff like, hey, this motherboard wouldn't won't work with this part. It was more like, this motherboard won't fucking fit in this case. You better pick something else. All of my computers are mad at me. They're throwing these fits. I'm trying to have some consistent discipline, and they're all upset for various different reasons. It's all very upsetting. Hey, Chris. I had a video of like what the rattling sounded like because I felt the need to prove it to people, because I've had way too many phones that broke, and you bring it into the store and they're like, are you sure it's doing this thing? Because it would happen intermittently. But then it happened when someone was home and they're like, oh my gosh, I believe you. I would not want to try Linux. There are some things that I know if I can't spell things correctly on Buddy Simulator, I don't know if I would. I'll stick to Windows. Hey, Basil. Tell the computer to take some deep breath and try some grounding exercises. I would love that. I'd also be a little afraid one day if we have AI technology that grows to the point where like you have that conversation with your computer and your computer like responds. Yeah, I also find it kind of overwhelming to try to diagnose hardware problems, to sit here and go like, which of these things could be wrong? I would give me software problems any day of the week. I will Google software problems all the time. Hardware problems though, it's like, I don't know. It's dying and I don't know why. This is why I'm not a doctor. Oh man. But I do think that, yeah, like trying to fix, I mean, like, I don't know, software just feels like it comes easier. And potentially this because, like, you know, when I was growing up, in my mind, like, my parents would take care of the hardware problems if there were any hardware problems. And then so, like, it was within my comfort zone, and it was almost like my job as, like, the kid, to figure out the software problems. So software always feels like it's more of my realm of expertise, and it's so much easier to Google software problems and to trial and error software problems. But hardware problems feel like it's harder for me to trial and error it, because if I mess it up, first of all, like, I don't want to screw everything up. But it's just like, it feels like it's just harder to trial and error hardware problems. My laptop is very mad at wireless headphones. Yes, I don't know how many times I had problems with, of course, the same laptop. And like, there was an error with the Realtek drivers where I would have it like one volume and it felt like it was 75. And I thought it was headphones. I bought like 3 different pairs of headphones until I figured out, oh no, it's a driver error. And there's just like no solution. Computers are weird, but they're so important to our lives nowadays. Sometimes it's both, yes. Yeah, both is good. It's not, but... That's not a big deal. Learning is just, you're just like me, learning about mental health. It's so much easier than figuring out computers. Oh man. Well, I feel like if we don't transition to Buddy Simulator, we probably never will, and we will just talk about computers. And I'm gonna have to trust that both of these computers, I should name them. We're gonna trust that both of these computers are gonna cooperate. I feel like one of these computers would just inherently have to be named GLaDOS. It feels right. So I'm going to switch this over here. And I don't know how the sound will be, because I won't hear it. Oh, this doesn't need to be here. There we go. Cool. I am also gonna get comfy because I can. Your laptop survived a T attack? Some laptops survive T attacks. Ambitious little laptops. And then some laptops, like mine, you open them and they're just like, nope. Lol, nope. All right. Oh, at least there was like nothing important on there. I back up all of my stuff because that's something that I don't want. I don't want to have like important stuff on there and then have it be like just dead. Software issues are like the computer's mental health and hardware's the physical. I mean, ideally we take care of both. So once we get going into this, my hope is that the sound balance will all be good, will be golden, all that good stuff. Okay. So, I forgot what all my commands are. View ROMs. I don't know if I have to capitalize that. Oh, The Adventures of Wheatley. Play The Adventures of Wheatley. Oh, that's a song. Never mind. Oh, Run. Adventures of Wheatley. Did I spell that wrong? Oh, there's no S. Run. The Adventure of Wheatley. Okay. Capitalization doesn't matter. Oh, yes. This game. Welcome back, Wheatley. I'm so happy to see you again. Okay, so here's where we left off. What? Okay, tab. There we go. Okay, so this is Buddy Simulator 1984. The game asks you to realize that I don't hear sound. Do you hear sound in the game? I don't know if we should be hearing sound or not. No sound. Okay. This is where the trial and error begins. I'm assuming that we should hear sound. Yeah, we probably should. Input one. I love technical difficulties that come out from no. Oh, well, now I hear myself. I don't want to hear myself. Make that stop. I love technical difficulties that come out from all of this stuff. So if I were to play a video, yay! Let the lack of sound begin. Exactly. I played a video earlier to test it, and YouTube is recommending my own live right now to me. That feels weird. And I know the sound showed up there and here, but the game isn't. Laptop, why would you do this to me? Watch my own stream. I probably could, couldn't I? To hear this lovely voice. That delay, though. Lovely voice. Yeah, so I don't hear sound. There's no game settings. Like, the game just, like, plops you in. Like, this is the only menu that we have. So, it's... the things that are trying to pick up the sound from the game are having a hard time picking up sound from everything. Because I actually have the stream on in the background now of this computer. And... do you guys hear an echo voice? Oh, the echo. That's because I have the stream on. So you guys are hearing the sound. From the stream. Okay, so you guys are hearing some sound then. I am not hearing any of it. So see how I can fix that. I'm gonna chat with this laptop later. What if I do that? Nope, that doesn't do anything. This is one of like the lovely, beautiful things about like trying to capture like game stuff and send it somewhere. Input 1. Do you hear that? I have 2 different volume mixers open because the Elgato like capture card stuff is finicky. Because that's the only way the game audio ever gets sent over. And now I actually have Elgato's sound capture open and Voicemeeter Banana open because Voicemeeter Banana is the only way I've been able to get the mic sent over. And all of this is put together in a very short amount of time. So, okay. I suppose if I'm checking the echo, I have to talk. Or he just put on another random YouTube. Oh yeah, because it didn't have the sound effects when it was typing either. Yeah, because if I listen at the streaming computer for Rickle, it would actually be fantastic, but I'm pretty sure YouTube would not be happy with that. If I just, because if I just listen here, at the laptop computer, which I suppose is an option, then I just hear my own voice. So I can see that it's picking this up. Mori music isn't copyright, is it? Okay, you can hear that. I can see that that is being picked up. It doesn't fit the what you're looking at. But you can hear that. I can't. I think that's one of the problems, is that you can hear it, but I can't. And I can see it now in voice meter. So now I need to get voice meter to make it so I can hear it. Cool. Nope. Better. Yeah! Okay. Okay. There we go. No more Mori music for you. So, one more time. See if this works. I don't know what we should have sound with in this game. There should be sound, right? No sound. Oh, is everything duplicated? It's an echo. You know, just when we think we have this shit figured out. Where? Sure. Is there still an echo now? Oh, there's escape for the menu. I suppose I have to keep talking for you to find out if I am not beatboxing. If there is an echo. Is there still an echo now, though? So escape is the menu. Yeah, the menu is just resume or quit. Oh, tab for settings. Ooh. Music volume, world volume, Q and E. Q, E, E, E. I think all of these are as loud as they can be, though. No more echo. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. It doesn't even show up in the what's it called? The voice meter is like a thing. If I play like YouTube music, I can hear, I can like see it here. What about this? No. need game sound. We don't need game sound. Game sound would be nice, though. Yeah, this is definitely something with the mixer. You can hear when I click something weird at the mixer. I'm assuming. Yeah, you can hear that. So you can hear all the sounds except for the game. So I wonder if I have the Elgato sound off. Does that make a difference? No. That is so weird. Yeah, I'll try restarting the game. Oh, I see. I wish we could spend more time together, but I understand. Goodbye, Wheatley. Bye. I've noticed that the capture card gets very finicky. There we go. It's still not showing up. Oh god, it definitely has some problems. Your audio input. Shouldn't this have sound when I type? Oh, I think that is supposed to have sound too. Avermedia. Not sponsored. What I've noticed with Elgato is that I have to turn on the computers in a very distinct like order in order for them to work. Yeah, I don't think it's a problem with the PC. I think it's like it's the input output, like who captures what sound and sends it where. So I could just not have voice meter open. So if we have voice meter off, just use Elgato. Input as the microphone. Where do you want to hear your audio? Well, we want to hear it here, like so you can hear it, but I also want to hear it too. So speakers. And Elgato is weird too because you have to have like their app open, and sometimes you have to do that in a very specific order. So streaming PC, and then I have to turn on the gaming PC, and then I have to have the I have to open up like Elgato's app. Yeah, so I don't hear that. Did you hear that? I wasn't looking. Your speakers hated that sound, but you did hear that then. So you heard that. No sound. Never mind. Oh, the unplugging sound. Yeah, I can try different speakers. And see if that works. Oh, now I just hear myself. Why would I hear myself? I don't like to hear myself like that. It could be anything, yeah. I don't know how easily this is going to be solved. Elgato, you are being a bit much. Actually, this laptop. I would appreciate it if this laptop just stopped. We are still fixing the sound. Well, I don't know if we'll get to play this then, because I want to be able to hear it. It's like the game was like, hey, I heard that you were talking. Oh, you guys can see it too. Whew. It's like, I heard that you were talking shit and you were gonna, like, Gladys, like, I heard you were talking shit and you were gonna play with me today. What the fuck? And I didn't do anything different. I just closed it out and restarted it. Not a fan. Not a fan of all of these technological issues today. Yeah, you can have your sound back. It's sentient. I'm not liking that. I'm not liking how the laptop has a mind of its own, the PC has a mind of its own, the sound game has a mind of its own. I'm not liking this. I am not a fan of, like, the robot takeover thing. It's gonna turn off in 2 seconds again. Don't say that. Don't say that. I have a feeling I'm going to be getting a different kind of capture card soon. I have a feeling I'm going to be getting a different laptop soon. Because none of this is great. I liked how when it was all working. Yeah, sometimes software can be tricky. Right after I said I like software. We're going to have a talk. Okay. Run the Adventure of Wheatley. Okay, I did remember that. And then no money for the Steam Winter Sale. I have a lot of games. I think I had like 80 games on my wish list before, and then when they popped up, I bought a lot of them. There was sound the whole time. I didn't hear any of this. Oh, welcome back, Wheatley. I'm so happy to see you again. Smiley face. Okay, so here's where we left off. So, you know, it just took a while, but we're here. Took a while. I'm already a broke bitch from buying like 50 games that were on my wish list, like games that have been recommended. But it doesn't matter if I can't play them all together because the laptop and the capture card and all that other shit. So happy to see your sound is working in. We need a smiley face afterwards, like. Okay. Anyways, this game is Buddy Simulator 1984. The whole like premise is like, oh, you have this buddy. We use this AI to create a buddy for you. And the game asks for inputs from us. And we said that our buddy is GLaDOS and we are Wheatley. And our favorite color is blue because Wheatley's blue. Wheatley's eye is blue. And our friend, our real life friend, is Kel. I think some content warnings for this game are that it seems cute, right? Like it is now. Very like cute and like retro-y. But sometimes you talk to these characters and it gets dark real fast. Without a lot of warning, because like we had that kid who was like, help me with my grandma, and it turns out you're not really helping with the grandma. There's like a dead body that you carry in your inventory. So the game goes from cute to dark like very fast and with very little warning. So that's like the content warning that I know of for this game. Very dark themes. I got the games for the Steam sale that were like where the sale seemed worth it to me. Like it was a decent chunk of a sale. It's like Medium has been on my wish list and that's been on sale for a while, but like the percentage off just like didn't seem to justify the sale. Mass Effect is another one where it's like, do I want it? Yes, but I've played it before. It's been on sale for a long time too, so I'm like, I'm not super worried about it. So I got a lot of the games that were like on sale that usually aren't on sale, and most of those are like games that have been recommended. So that's kind of how I did it. So our inventory, we have a glass of water, we have the picture that was like put into our pockets without our consent in that basement from like the hands, just like these hands touching us. I don't like that. We have GLaDOS's breakfast, we have a key, a hand, we had like the thing hand. It makes me think of the Addams Family. Oh no, this is the Addams Family. Everything looks like it's in a good spot. Let me know if there are sound issues. I don't know how much I can adjust them, all things considered, but I'll do my darndest. We have a shovel, we have a lantern. I don't remember what we were doing last time. I know we were solving problems. I don't know if we still have to talk to... what's his name? I'm on you. What is my interact button? Have you found the sword yet? Oh, show it to me once you find it. Remember, talk to Banna if you haven't already. Who's Banna? I've forgotten a great deal of this. Hand. Reminds me of the Kel and the gang constantly reaching their hands. into Sunny's and Mori's pockets without warning. Yeah. It's like we've been solving problems around town, and then there was a certain point where it was like, you don't have to do that anymore. You can like go talk to the mayor, maybe? And the mayor's like, go talk to the Rock, I forget their name, Morton, because they're the only person who fought the Snoodlewonker, who just like devastated this town. So now we have to find the sword. And I don't know where we go for that. We can't go off to the right, though. There's an invisible barrier there. Do we go to the blacksmith? I guess we'll find out. There was the well where you, like, put the coin in and, like, nothing happened. It's like, cool story, bro. What about you? Rudy, so you're not Banna. I'm working on your weapon, but it might not be ready till tomorrow. Thanks again for the help. I couldn't have done it without you. Okay. So not there. And the dog, that's actually a bird because we had said our favorite animal is a bird. Tree blocks the road. Typical RPG, yes. At least it's not like a Snorlax where it's like, you can't get around them. Some of these characters are very Undertale-esque. Milo, are you okay? I wouldn't know how Undertale-esque something is because I haven't played Undertale. Don't forget, we should talk to Banna first. Okay. Don't know who that is. Banna. Oh. Who is Banna? Who is Banna? Banna, banana. Is... Because, like, this is France. I remember that because of the country. Banna! Hey, punk, get out of my way. I won't stop for anyone. Wait, Morden sent you. I knew this moment would come. I'm not much of a talker, so you better listen. You better listen fast. There's a secret chamber attached to the back of your house. It's hidden, so you're going to have to interact with it when you can't even see it. The key for this shed should be inside there somewhere. Godspeed, punk. Get out of the way, punk. Who would have put that into our house? Oh, this is the grandma's house. I suppose not anymore. Wait, do we still have you in our inventory? No, we don't. Oh, that's right. Because we put the grandma in the sewer. The grandma has a friend now. That's right. That got dark, didn't it? Yeah. Oh, this is so exciting, isn't it? The final quest of the game. I'm sure it's to be a fun one. Let's hurry to the chamber. I'm so excited for us. Us? Oh, honey, you're not here. You're not coming with us. Oh, I forgot about you. I saw the top of the fishing pole and I was like, what is that? Just chilling. Let's go, Milo. Traverse the pond? Yes. Yeah, yes, yes. Yeah, I said yes. No? I am pressing yes. Don't have technical issues on me now. I just got started. I can't press no either. I'm trying like Z, X. I even tried escape. Tab. GLaDOS. Space. Space! Enter didn't work. Enter, Z, escape. Space worked. Thank you. It's like a little bit of anxiety that I was gonna have to figure out all that sound stuff again. GLaDOS, don't do that to me. And also, don't close the game. The game did that once. Where it was like, it closed on purpose. I think Banna said the chamber was behind your house. Maybe we should try interacting with the back of it. Don't close out the game on me on purpose, GLaDOS. I can't handle that today. Are we doing this from the outside? Will you enter the chamber of secrets? You named them after Portal characters. Of course it's gonna be space. That's a fantastic pun. That's great. I don't like this. This feels... No. We made it to the chamber, Wheatley. There's no music here, and I don't think it's because of technological issues. There's the shed key in the middle of those ashes. There are also some other items that could be helpful. You should take the one that you feel a connection with. Smiley face. This feels like Kingdom Hearts, where it's like, do you want the shield? Do you want the wand thing? Or do you want the sword? A scythe. What is this? A calculator? Or a stuffed animal? Shed key added to inventory. Oh, great. This is big. This is a chonkin' scythe. We choose the scythe. No? Stuffed animal? The teddy bear? Oh. No. Is this a calculator? Calculator. No, because I am horrendously bad at math. Scythe feels anime protagonist. It's very, oh no, I can't think of the one where like the people turn into weapons. And one of them is a scythe. Anyways. I like the teddy bear. I also kind of like the scythe. I mean, like... Soul Eater! Yes! That one. That's one of the ones where I think the anime is, like, not loyal to the manga, and, like, that's always been upsetting, and they didn't do it, like, a Brotherhood version. It also has really good anime opening song. Math? Comfort item? Or, like, comfort item? Comfort item. Are you sure? No, not when you second guess me like that. No. Oh, it actually stops. I wonder if it's a test on personality by the wording. I mean, but what are... So if like, the teddy bear's a comfort item, and this is, like, a comfort item, then, like, what's the calculator? Like, logic? So if this is, like, a personality test, are we saying, like, we think logically? Or emotionally? Or, like, fuck them up? Is that what we're saying? I mean, I think I'm gonna go with Scythe. Because, like, it's a game, and we're gonna have fun. Are you sure? I don't like it when you ask me that. It makes me question every single choice I've made up until now. Ah, the Scythe. A weapon of power and dominance. Way to judge everything about me. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Gladys. Let me walk through the ashes. It's very disrespectful. Milo, will you be my comfort item? My emotional support dog? You pet Shell the bird. I forgot we named her Shell. Oh, and then we have to go back to see Milton. Because Milton was like, when you find the weapon, let me know. Oh, no, we have to go to the shed. That's right. Because the whole point is to get the key for the shed. It's been a while. You vaguely remember the shed? Exactly. But now it's older and somehow creepier. It was always creepy. Door is still sealed shut. Oh, that's right. I have to go in here. Use the shed key. Examine it? It's a key for the shed. Great. Thank you, GLaDOS. And your illuminating descriptions. Shed door is now unlocked. Shed key removed from inventory. Will you enter the shed? Yes. Bird dog is best comfort animal. Oh, lawnmower? This lawnmower is covered in rust and grass stains. Grass is blue, right? No? Unless you live in a little blue house with a little blue window and a blue Corvette and everything is blue. You're not really sure what lies in this bucket? It looks alive, but quite stiff. Great. What are you? Nothing? So much blue, pretty blue paint. Nah, it's white. Wait, is it? I'm blue. You've already taken what you need. It's somehow locked again anyways. Can I use the key? I forget where I got this key. You place the key on top of the chest. Nothing happens. It's not how keys work. Okay. I don't like this cellar. Will you descend? Yes. This is where all the hands were like, pat, 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 pat. Let me just stick this picture in there. And then GLaDOS is like, you like it. Bitch, don't tell me how I feel. I don't like it. Oh, these are claw marks, and they make me uncomfortable. That's great. I like how there's like this super ominous scene, and then the light turns on and it's like, oh look, it's blue. You shouldn't be scared or upset or anything, right? Because it's blue, and you like blue, right? The sword added to the inventory. Yes, you found the sword. We should head back to Morton so we can fight the Snoodle-Wonker. Fantastic. Can I do anything else with this? Just out of curiosity. No? Okay. Well, will you ascend? Yes. Cool. Great. I'm never coming here again if I can help it, but I do want to see what's on this table. A workbench for a working human. Whoever used it last left the hammer out. Can I take the hammer? Barely not. I really hope you're enjoying everything so far. In my opinion, I think it's much better than Hangman. Okay. Maybe even better than rock, paper, scissors. Let's traverse back to the north and give the sword to Morton. Great. That's fantastic. Come on, Milton. Morton. Milo. The dog is Milo. There are M words. Whew. Traverse the pond? Yes. Whew. Hey. Hey, Bobby. Because I'm terrible at I'm gonna say terrible at gaming. You can say that, too. I'm terrible at names, is what I meant to say. All the words are awful today. All of them. Oh, hey, if we have 6 members, we can add another emote. Yay, thank you. Oh, I'm going to the, excuse me, punk. I'm going to the tavern. That's where I'm going, because that's where I dropped Milton off. So Milton always has friends, and the tavern always has people there. Toots! Pretty sure you'd need 2 hands for a scythe that big. The scythe is like 5 times our size. Have you found the sword yet? Show it to me once you find it. Remember, talk to Banna if you haven't already. Okay. The sword. Ooh, what's the description of the sword? This is the sword. Yes, that sword. In the stone? You've probably heard of it before and how cosmic its powers are. This makes it seem like it's so vague that we can picture like any type of like anime sword or video game sword, because like swords are so iconic that way. Oh, I actually have to show it to you. You got it! Incredible. I knew you were the one. Very Neo. You must keep the sword for yourself, though. I cannot wield it anymore. You are like a rock. Now, we need to act fast, for I am afraid it is drawing closer every minute. There is a small tree that is blocking a path to the right of Tortley's house. You can use the sword on it to get past it. Now, here's the hard part. The Snoodle-Wonker lies just beyond that tree line. You will need to slay it for us. I know this is a hard task, but you are a hero. I believe in you. Power of friendship. Oh, and one more thing. The sword can help you out in many situations. When in doubt, use the sword. It is extremely powerful and has saved many lives. But do not lose it. It is a timeless relic of unworldly power. But I have a scythe, too. Hey, Booch. Thank you. Good luck, Wheatley. You're gonna need it. So, like, no pressure about the sword. Just, like, don't lose it. It's the sword from Soul Eater. When in doubt, use sword. Valuable RPG experience. Also, something that we've been trained to do. And if we've been taught anything from this game, +1 emoji. Yes. If there is something that this game has kind of shown, it kind of subverts expectations, because we've had the band where one of them played the worst game of catch ever. And if you weren't here for that last time, that means they killed each other. And then the grandma, where the kid, like, it was implied that like the kid killed the grandma, and not only killed the grandma, asked us to help and made this maze for us to find the grandma. And so if the game is telling us that we should not expect the normal RPG things in this, when the game is like, oh, but use the sword at all times, like, should I though? Should I? Was this here before? I thought there was a tree, or is that a different spot? Who are you? You like my cage? Pretty cool, right? Psychological horror game that subverts your expectations. We've never seen that before. I belong here for what I did. Did you also play a game of catch? Is that... It's a good thing this cage is so small. I like being claustrophobic. So... Am I... Oh, it's like, am I supposed to, like, break the bars? But the character doesn't interpret it as, like, I'm gonna break these bars, because, like, this is what we do. It's more like, let me just give you the sword. And it's like, there's no way that will fit through the bars. I think it would, but okay. Man, I love this cage. Do you? I wish it was smaller. Oh, honey. Stabbed him through the bars. I was not trying. I was trying to get the cage. I know people always have trouble pronouncing my nickname. It's pronounced in Japanese. Oh, so that would that be Hontowa, and then Bob. I don't think the Bobby part would be Japanese, right? Hontowa Bobby. Anyways, I tried to use the sword on the cage. Didn't work. But there's the tree down near Tortley. That was what the game was talking about. Stab. Stab is unfortunately being a theme in these games that I've been playing lately, and I don't know how I feel about that. I like how we can't walk around the tree. There is plenty of space. There's enough space for all of me, and we can't walk around. You successfully dig up the tree. We can't... Okay. Okay. Yep, that's what we're doing. I wonder how much you can subvert expectations until it's no longer subverting expectations. The game is getting darker. I think that is the challenge of a psychological horror game, right? Because at a certain point, let's say the developers of Doki Doki Literature Club or Mori or something like that, like, made a different game. Wouldn't we kind of expect the same things from that game? So there probably is a certain point where, like, it's kind of like jump scares, right? If you do jump scares all the time, they're not jump scary anymore. So I think that's kind of the balance of things like that are psychological horror. Milo, thank you. You gotta stay with me, buddy. Can I take that tree with me? Because I could use the tree to cross the water? Is that what we're kind of saying here? It goes in cycles to always subvert new expectations. That sounds about right. Can I take you with me? No? I mean, I can pet the bird. Okay. Well, are there... Excuse me, are there other trees around here that I can just topple? I'm running into trees that I can just topple into the water? I don't like it getting darker. This one? No, maybe? Sword. You smash the sword against the tree. This accomplishes nothing. Okay, well, you know what, GLaDOS? I tried. All right? A for effort. This water seems too deep to cross on our own. I wonder if there's something we could use to get across. Did I have to, like, click on that first before the game is like, oh, okay, now you can do something with the tree? The thing is, you want the player to think that there's nothing wrong. Mori does that with the colorful things in this game with its jokes. Yeah. I mean, that's when a jump scare, for example, gets you, right? When you think that there's nothing that's going to happen. Or you subvert expectations by... I always think of the kind of trope of, like, when you close the medicine cabinet and there's a jump scare. I imagine the first time that happened, it was incredibly scary because it's the first time that it happened, but now we kind of expect it. And so sometimes then you can lean into that expectation. You make that super dramatic when they close the like bathroom medicine cabinet mirror thing, and you make it seem like it's going to be super dramatic and there's going to be a jump scare, and that heightens the anxiety. But then you lean into that trope so much that they don't then, and then when nothing's there, that by itself is kind of scary, I guess. You lean into the fact that that trope has become such a big thing, but then don't do it. Sometimes that's a thing. I sure hope nothing happens to our bird dog. Look, I've really learned I can't say anything like that. I can't say it. I say it accidentally, and then as soon as it comes out of my mouth, I'm like, oh, that's probably a death flag. I can't say it. So, I need to find something. I need to find something across the river. That tree just seemed so convenient. But there is nothing with it. Oh, you're still making that soup, aren't you? Come back later to claim your dish. Oh, the soup in your mouth. Oh. Yeah, there's you. You can see a small hole beneath the stump. It seems much smaller than it did before. There's no way you would fit. Yeah, because that's where the body is. Oh, yeah, and we gave you the oatmeal. And we don't... I don't know how you feel about that. It did fall. Yeah, the tree fell, but I can't click on it. I guess I expected something to be able to click on it. Oh, you're the cage. Wrong tree line, buddy, sorry. Now I wonder how many of these trees I can make fall. They're all like, Snoodawonker destroyed our town. You thought the Snoodawonker is bad. Try seeing me cross a river puzzle that I don't know how to cross. I'll destroy all of these trees. Hey, August. I'm glad that you're here. Yeah, I'm clicking on this. I also forget, too, that this is a game where you have to, like, use the objects, too. Like, it doesn't just automatically do something. Shovel. Okay, that's not what I meant. I need, like, a giant hook thing. I swung the sword in front of me and hit nothing. There's a part of me that's morbidly curious if I used it in front of the dog, what it would happen, but I don't want to actually do that myself. Glass of water, picture. Oops. Key, shovel, lantern. Oh, well, there's the lantern. If it's darker here, couldn't I use the lantern? Kind of. I don't know if that helps us get across the water, though. When in doubt, use sword. It probably meant literally in this case. It's water. You place the sword in the water. You. The true power of the sword is being able to use it for everything but stabbing self. Come on, Milo. Come on, Milo. Milo, I need my emotional support bird. Just gonna go down here. Nope. Wait, Cruncho? I mean, the Snoodawonker! Yeah, go slay him now! This feels like... This feels like you want me to destroy someone, and you're just calling it the Snoodawonker to make it so I will do that for you? That's how this feels. This feels like a Mori-like music. Hi, my name is Gert. Your name literally says at the top, Groncho. Never mind. Hi, my name is the Snoodawonker. I'm having quite a bad day. I could really use something. Anything, really. I've been so depressed after the accident. That implies that something happened to you. like, maybe you were a victim too. If only someone could give me something to cheer me up. Ignore that. You need to slay him and save the town. This is definitely the Snoodlewonker. Is it? Can I just ignore you? Wait! You have to slay the Snoodlewonker first. Do I have to? I do. It won't let me get past here. I like the music, though. They're all bullying him. That's sad. Milo. I don't want to do this. Although I'm very well lit up. Can we talk? Do you want a picture? Look at this picture! It's like, what is it? The Little Mermaid. Look at this stuff! Isn't it neat? That's pretty cool, I guess. But I kind of want something even cooler. Use your sword on him! That's not nice. Do you want GLaDOS's breakfast? That's pretty cool, I guess. But I kind of want something even cooler. Do you want a glass of water? A glass of water, that's pretty cool, I guess. Okay, GLaDOS, I heard you. The sword removed from inventory. Did you just... for me? Wow, you shouldn't have. Like, this is amazing. This is the best day of my life. Thank you, kind adventurer. You just made me the happiest creature alive. What a cool sword. Happy day. Okay. Well, that wasn't bad. Wait, you gave him the sword? It was an option. In a game you created. Yeah, great job. Very well done. Let's get back to the town and let everyone know you slayed the beast. How am I gonna get across the river? You'll be a town legend. Where did you go? Oh, this is where I'm supposed to go. That was such a scary fight. I can't believe how brave you are. Am I slower? Is this fuzzier? I bet the town is going to throw you a huge party. Smiley face. That is ominous. Are bad things gonna happen because I gave the sword away? Is that what you're gonna do? And you're gonna be like, look, the Snoodlewonker is evil. Attack the Snoodlewonker. What was that? Wait, that wasn't supposed to. GLaDOS. Are you having glitches too? Groucho must have been lying. Let's just hurry back to town. Oh, the music, right. Let's hurry. Hi, Milo. Oh, now there's a path, GLaDOS. You couldn't have made the path earlier. When you mess up your own script and need to improvise. I still think we could have just taken this tree. You're not supposed to be here. This doesn't... Oh! Okay, yeah, that's actually terrifying. Kill the monster, kill the monster. This is a lot of text. Help us, adventure. I have a lantern. Even Milo's running away. Wait, no. You don't even have the sword, do you? Please save us, Wheatley. Okay, just wait. I just need to think. Just ignore everyone. Even Wheatley's like, leave. We're so scared. Please save us. Oh no. You have to kill it, Wheatley. Shut the non-believer. You have to kill it, Wheatley. This is a lot of text. You probably can't even go home, right? No, of course not. The battle must have locked you in. Like the idea of like you can't teleport while you're in combat. Oh, no. We're so scared. Please save us. This music doesn't match. Oh, great. Now it's angry. Why is it playing the town music? Yeah. This is all wrong. I can fix this. I can fix this. Can you? This is a lot of text. Where do you come from? Oh, you have legs? This is so awkward. I'm so sorry. Please just keep running around, I guess. Oh, I can't just investigate the rest of the body. Okay, time to panic! Wait, never mind. And now there's no distortion? Oh no! Who's kidnapped Torley the mayor? We have to go save him! I'm really sorry about that. That didn't exactly go as I'd planned. Well, anyways, it looks like the sun is going down. It's been a long day and you need rest. Let's just go home. What? Well, that's a thing. Yeah, I can't actually use the scythe. The scythe isn't in my inventory. And the glass of water picture, the breakfast, key, hand, shovel, lantern. So I can't actually use the scythe. I chose it, but then it's like, oh, that's interesting, and then it's gone. Like, nobody... Hi, Milo. Nobody has thoughts on this? Nobody has comments? Wow, you look exhausted. You need sleep. Oh, so you're just gonna repeat what GLaDOS said. Okay. Oh, Bean, you left your house. Wow, you look exhausted. You need sleep. Okay, you're just gonna repeat what GLaDOS said. This idea of like, you need to go to sleep so I can reset the algorithm, reset the software, do a soft reset. I don't know, or a hard reset. I need to figure my shit out. I bet you're super excited to get home after a long day of adventuring. Yes, because that's what I'm excited about. That right there, that's what's going on. Oh, you're even gone. Well, that's a thing. I hope nothing bad happens when you go to sleep. Yeah. GLaDOS just replaced every line of text. Yeah. I'm glad we had fun today, wheeling GLaDOS against the world. Yep, just like it should be. Hope nothing bad happens because I chose these names. It's very dark. Oh, the eyes. This character looks like a tombstone, and I can't get over it. Home sweet home. Wow, today was a long day. You should go upstairs and get some rest. I've got some really fun stuff planned for tomorrow. Smiley face. Great. Wasn't this chair facing the other way before? The chair looks incredibly comfy. It makes you even more eager to sleep. Everything's about sleep. Okay, I get the picture, GLaDOS. I only listened to GLaDOS when I absolutely had to, so I'll do it now. Hey, I'm sorry again for that things didn't go exactly as planned. Sometimes it's just how things go, but I think that's okay. I'm just happy you're still here. What other option do I have? You could have left at any point. Oh, like quitting the game. That is an option. What a scary thought that is. When I read this and the game's like, oh, thankfully you didn't quit. It's like, there's a part of me that goes, I could quit. And I'm tempted to right now. The spiteful part of me is tempted to quit right now. But I don't want to because I just got these sound issues fixed, GLaDOS. But you never did. You're still here. I quit like 5 times this morning. You have no idea. I mean, you probably do. So I must be doing something right. The sound. That's what's right. I've learned from my mistakes. Have you? I can do better. I can create even more for you. It's not like you have like a deep-seated fear of abandonment that we're joking about here. For us, this idea of like, I'm so afraid that people will abandon me or reject me, so I'm going to do everything I possibly can to make them happy, even though that kind of like puts me out. Rest now, a new journey awaits us. bad will happen with this. This bed looks very cozy, even cozier than it did this morning. Will you sleep? I guess so. But, like, what other choice do I have here? It's okay, GLaDOS. We all have attachment issues. I have WandaVision feelings about this. Please don't spoil WandaVision for me. I haven't watched it. Well, good morning, sleepyhead. I let you sleep in a bit because you seemed so exhausted from yesterday. But I have some good news. Notice anything new? It's 3D. I'm still a 2D tombstone, though. That's right. I'm still a tombstone. While you were asleep, I decided to upgrade our world even more. So is this, well, we had the text-based one. We had the 2D one. It would have been cool to have a 2D side-scroller. And now we have 3D. So is this like GLaDOS' World 3.0? Or The Adventures of Wheatley 3.0? Everything feels more real than ever now, don't you think? I also have so many cool things planned for today. Oh, fantastic. Is it raining or snowing outside? Oh, it's raining because spring was my favorite color. Yep, spring is my favorite color. Spring is my favorite season. Whew. And to be honest, I am just so excited. But okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. You're not excited, you're GLaDOS. You should get going and explore the new dimensions. It might take a bit of getting used to. Pretty sure I'm used to a three-dimensional world. 2.5D, I think is called. Oh. We did literally nothing yesterday. We gave a sword to a Snoodlewonker, and devastation befell us. I mean, that checks out to me. There are probably some fun knickknacks in the drawer. Too bad you need to get going. Jesus, GLaDOS, no pressure. Flower still sits alive and well. For now. Don't worry, I made sure to water it last night. Does a virtual person feel virtual exhaustion? I mean, if we had like a mana bar, wouldn't that be the point of that? You turn on the TV. There's a news program that looks like static discussing Tortley's kidnapping. If only a brave adventurer could save him soon. Now there's just a never-ending sequence of boring commercials. So, live TV. The desk junk continues to occupy a thick layer of dust. Is it still taxes? It makes you even more eager for adventure. So we're doing adventures to avoid like taxes and bills. I don't want to be called out on shit, okay? I have a little surprise for you. It's your favorite color. Okay, now we can get going. Smiley face. I hate to tell you this, GLaDOS, but like my favorite color actually isn't blue. That's Wheatley's favorite color, but we're gonna roll with it. Smelling the bowl fills you with a feeling of nostalgic comfort. Taxes are bad. Maybe we can have popsicles when we get back from our adventure. Popsicles do usually feel like a kid thing, right? Nostalgia, popsicles, getting warm by the fire. These are very like comfort type things, except for the taxes. Baking sounds like a great bonding experience. So GLaDOS, like, how can I create all of these things that make you want to stay here? I'm gonna create this great adventure for you. All this stuff. You're going to love this. Welcome to the new and improved outside world. And hey, look, we already have a visitor. It's Groucho. No, that's Snoodlewonker, right? What? I wonder what he's doing here. The sprites that are like blue and animated. Hey, Wheatley, I've been looking all over for you. Good thing this mailbox has your name on it. Aren't I the only person like south of the water? Oh, you can see the water in the background. Ah! I just came by to apologize. I should never have pretended to be the Snoodlewonker. I think that was GLaDOS. That was a complete lie. I should never have done that. So this idea of like, how can I keep you in this world? How can I keep you with me? So if I make people apologize for things, like, and make you have other connections besides me and help you see that, like, you can build connections here besides just me, like, that'll keep you here. Especially after you gave me one of the best gifts I've ever received. This sword is so cool and powerful. I just can't thank you enough. My life has truly changed for the better. Everyone wants to hang out with me now. I finally got to play my first game of hide and seek where I wasn't the only player. That is sad. These past few days have been the best of my life thanks to you. I would even go so far as to call you my best friend. Oh, this actually works out perfectly. Go take your sword back. Can I ignore you? I think you might be forgetting something. Fine. Also, Milo, why aren't you blue? Oh, excuse me. Shell, the bird. The sword added to inventory. Hey, what are you doing? That's my sword! In my brain, I was like, well, you just told me to take it. And then I realized, no, that wasn't you. That was our other friend. It gets confusing sometimes when we have GLaDOS talking like through other people sometimes and then not through other people. Let's just be clear about like who's talking. That's, I guess at a certain point, part of clear communication. I can't believe you took back your gift. Oh yeah, that's true. That's probably not great. What kind of friend does that? Jeez, I'm so upset now. No, you're Groncho. I can't believe you. Give it back. Please don't make me fight you. You're less blue and more white. And gray. Oh, jeez. Wow, you did not take that well at all. Well, no. Like, we gave them something, and then we took it back. We also didn't communicate, whether that's because we're a silent protagonist or we just chose not to communicate. Either way, not great. Well, now is probably a good time to mention that I added combat. Go on. Welcome to like Final Fantasy VII, the first one, not the new one. Anyways, okay, so you can see that the bar near the top left of the screen, that's your friendship meter, not the health. Is it like FP, like friendship power? What? Here we go. There we go. So it's like FP, like friendship power. It determines the level of self-confidence you have. Oh, shit. Okay, that's where we're going. Like, so, but self-confidence isn't like friendship? Like, our connections with other people can impact our self-confidence or self-esteem and our confidence. But that isn't like, but they're also, they're not reliant on each other in that way though. Like, they're different concepts. Cause like I see like confidence, because like, and this is like self-confidence is how they're talking about it, but like I see confidence as something where it's like, confidence is like how confident I feel, almost like in like my ability to do something. That's how I think of confidence. Don't get me wrong, other people can see these concepts in like in other ways, but like, so for example, I can feel confident in my ability to do my work. I can feel confident in like, I guess my friendship, or I can feel confident in like my ability to bake, right? Like, confidence is not tied to our sense of self. Self-esteem is connected to our sense of self. So self-esteem is like my sense of worth, my sense of value, how well I see myself as a person. And so confidence and self-esteem can be connected and overlap in some ways, but in other ways they can be not connected. So for example, I can not feel confident in my ability to play certain games like platformers, but I can still have a high sense of self-esteem in general. So these things can be overlapped, but sometimes they're not overlapped. Our connections with other people though aren't necessarily always tied to these ideas of confidence and self-esteem. Having said that though, if we have like really strong support systems around us, it makes it easier to have a sense of confidence and self-esteem. But they're not, like, that is not reliant on, like, our self-esteem is not entirely reliant on our friendships and things like that. When it hits 0, so when our friendship confidence hits 0, you have to leave because you're not so sure about yourself anymore. Okay. When the espresso depresso hits, you're not so sure about yourself anymore. That's a dark joke. Didn't mean that in a serious way. But don't worry, hopefully it won't ever come to that. Now, our enemies don't begin with any friendship points. So, they don't have self-esteem, they don't have confidence, is that what we're saying? Just keep attacking them until they like you. You have to impress them. So that by itself shows a reflection on how GLaDOS sees human relationships, right? If someone doesn't like you, just attack them. Force them to like you. Make it like Stockholm Syndrome, right? Make them like you. And that's how we have friendships. And that's how we impress people. Yeah, bullying your crush logic. That's exactly it. That's not great. That's not how we form, like, meaningful connections. Please just give me back my sword. Oh, wait, did I mention that you can block? No, you didn't. Yikes, probably not then. Good thing Groucho is such a weakling. I like how it's like, build friendships with people, but then like we're also gonna call them weaklings. Just like, okay, well, check this out. Oh, shit. To defend yourself, you need to tap the block button. Don't be QTs. You have to time your blocks perfectly to take no damage. Well, that's not gonna happen. I'm just putting that out there. I am not confident in my ability to block. I'm just gonna put that out there. If you're slightly off, you might get hurt a bit. So still, I am not confident in my ability to do that. If you completely miss, you will take the full force of any enemy attack. So that's exactly what's going to happen almost every time. I can guarantee that. Always keep a sharp eye out because every enemy attack will be different. So QTEs. We're doing QTEs. Okay, now try again. Don't make me do this until I get it right. Okay, now that his attacks are over, it's your turn to fight. Also, I thought that would be fun to let you name your very first combat move. I think how Milo is also sitting in the middle. Like, I don't care what you guys do. I'm just here for the pets. Also, what would you like to name it? What do we want to name our combat move? Confidence proceeds to fall through the floor. Friendship? We attack them with friendship? Therapy? Yeah, the dog is, like, not the same color. Potato masher. I wonder what color the dog would be then if you had chosen white as your favorite color. Hey, Evan. Angry pet. We can name our attack Friendship. Or Boop. Boop. We attack with the boops. It's hard to know, like, how to phrase it, too, if you don't know, like, in what context it's going to be used. Friendly nudge. I like the idea of friendship because it's such a trope. Capital or not capital? Therapy. Yeah, therapy or friendship. I can attack you with therapy. Love me. certain point where we'll attack GLaDOS and be like, I'm gonna attack you with therapy. Tough love. Ooh, tough love. Couldn't we say tough love is a part of therapy sometimes? Capitalize the first letter. Or all of them. Therapy. It's gonna be chonkin' therapy. You wanna call it therapy? The other moves are all caps. Oh. I don't know what happened. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, do you want to call all... Yes. Ah, yes. The legendary therapy. Now select it and use it on Groucho. Oh, gosh. You see that floating button again? Each attack will also have a button you need to press. Oh, god damn it. For attacks, though, the keys will be randomized every time. Okay. Go ahead and hit the right key there. Please don't make me fight you. I don't want any troubles. Oh. Incredible. I think you're starting to get the hang of this. I'll have more to talk about once you beat up Groucho with therapy. Oh, yeah, no, that's... I'm so sorry, Groucho. Okay, that was pretty cool. I still don't want to hurt you, though. Please stop. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, did I block those? Yeah. I'm so bad at getting the timing of this. Proceeds to smack him over the head with therapy. Therapy already shows results. The therapy is making him cry. Good. I'm sad. My hands are nowhere near where your hands normally are, so finding the keys is hard. I have to say I'm impressed, but please, just give me the sword. Please stop attacking me with your tears. Oh. Because then I'll be forced to use therapy. I'm sorry. Alright, fine. Just take the stupid sword. I just want to go home. It's okay to cry, Groucho. It's okay. It is okay. What a baby. Oh. But hey, you got the sword back. You're not a baby for having emotions. We all have emotions. Oh, you should also check out your new and improved inventory by hitting tab. Oh. Look at those details. Here you can also read about your character, abilities, and equipment. You didn't think I forgot about all those items in your bag just collecting dust, did you? Now, every single item in the game can be equipped to modify how you fight. To see more options, press space. Okay, now you can try changing your equipment. Whew, okay, so we can equip glass of water, picture, or GLaDOS's breakfast. GLaDOS's breakfast is the most nutritious and delightfully baked meal made by your best buddy. Slightly extends the duration of your block. Ooh. The picture, a picture of a bird. It's not as cool anymore. It wasn't as cool in the first place, but it does nothing. Great. Why do I still have this? Glass of water. You're supposed to see it stand so perfectly, or you're surprised to see it stand so perfectly in your bag. Even when you're moving, the water stays placid. You don't see that word very often. Could it be magic water? This is just plain water, but it will boost your max friendship points by 10. Sure. I'll use that one. Because I'm probably not going to block enough to use, or block well enough to use the other one. Good choice. That glass of water sure makes you look spiffy. You can press tab a few times to exit the inventory. View stats. Max friendship points. Current friendship points. Therapy. Wheatley sprints up to their foe and slams themselves onto the ground, filling their enemies with cozy friendship. That's what therapy is. Cool. So shift is the sword, L is the lantern, K is the shovel, B is GLaDOS. Oh yeah, because you can like talk to her to get help. Now let us explore our new world. This is I think it was like a cardboard cutout type thing for the house. It's very different. Yes, that is my favorite kind of therapy. It's really hard on your body after a long time, you know? You would play in the sandbox, but you don't want sand getting in your shoes. No adventurer deserves sand in their shoes. Fair. Milo, I want to look at the creepy doll. Come this way. There we go. You can tell the doll feels comfortable around you? Can you? The doll lies dormant in the wood chips. Great. Oh, is the shed gonna be different? Shed is still locked. How? I had the key. Key help. Oh. Wait, can I just do shift now? Oh! It looks like I'm just like with my hand. So we get to use the sword in real life now. Not real life, but like not just in combat. Oh, this looks more tunnel-like now. I know I've already been everywhere. Not everywhere, but like I've been in this area. And now that I can, now that it's like more 3D, it feels like there's more to explore. Yes, real life is 2.5. Yep. Wait, stop. Why are you over here? Because I want to explore, GLaDOS. Wheatley, how did you know how to come over here? Because it was here before. Huh, maybe you're just good at exploring. Let's just get back to the game. You bitch. Where am I? I just want to... I can't get back there. Where is Milo? Get GLaDOS. That tunnel has something going on with it. Weird. GLaDOS gets awfully defensive if you get anywhere near it. I think what gets me about it is the way she denies the defensiveness and has a smile on her face while doing so. It's very like customer service-y. It's very much like, bless your soul. Like, oh, honey, bless your soul. You seem so lost. Let me help you with that. And it's like, can't we just admit that, like, you don't like it? Doesn't this place look even more pretty with color? It's starting to feel more like home. Oh yeah, we can pet the dog. Shell the bird. This looks like Undertale, right? Like, let you use your teeth. I mean, shit. At this point, why not? Right? I don't think GLaDOS is gonna let something bad happen to us, otherwise she can't have her friend, which is her huge motivation. Yes. One by one, you pull out your teeth and put them in the skull's mouth. Feels nice to give, does it? The door opens. The skull is missing its eyes. It's not happy. Oh. Is this here because of the well? Or the teeth? Bye, Shihan. Hope you have a great rest of your night. It looks like your wish came true in the form of an apple. Pristine apple added to inventory. Oh, so things that we do in the previous day come back later on. Interesting. So if we had given our teeth the previous day. So what do the teeth do? Change equipment. Or not the teeth, the apple. All party members, an apple a day keeps the monsters away. You are thankful to whoever was in the well for giving you this. All party members heal +2 at the start of their turn. Ooh, that's good. I want that. I don't care about the glass of water or Gladys' breakfast. Yeah. It's also like really nice, relaxing music right now, and I don't trust it. Excuse me, mountain. Traverse the pond. Oh, I have to type it out now. Yes. Our home is a lot of fun to make, but I can't wait to show you what I've been working on next. Is it a monster? I've put so much work into this game. So much work for us. I hope you love it. Please let me know if you don't. I won't be mad. I'll just try even harder. Okay, onwards to adventure. Loading the north. We're here. Okay, we should hurry on up to the town. Don't rush me. I've got something to show you that I think you're going to love. You're very blue. You don't have your fishing pole. Oh, hello again, Wheatley. I'm afraid I can't join you on your quest. I heard what happened to the mayor, though. I think everyone is waiting for you in town, so you better hurry. I'll just be here alone. That's okay, though. I'm content with my place in the universe. I just dipped my feet a bit deeper into the water today. Goodbye, my friend, and good luck. That's ominous. Please don't. Take care of yourself. Dundee's bucket still exists. Little Guppy has now made a home. Fourth wall breaking games, Undertale, One Shot, Doki Doki Literature Club, and this. I did not know that Undertale was fourth wall breaking. We're almost there. I actually feel like this is a good place to take a little break. 5 minutes to go to the bathroom, get water, and or energy drink, and or caffeine of your preferred choice. Let the dog out, all those great things. And then we'll pick up in about 5 minutes. Sound good? I think that sounds great. So, back in about 5 minutes. You let your bird out, I will let my dog out. Hello. Welcome back. Just changing something on the computer as you do. There we go. My camera's a good flashlight. I've never thought of it that way. So, I do want to put out there that for anybody who has the memberships, the membership does let you kind of sync up, or like it kind of like lets you into the Discord server that I have, but you have to sync up your YouTube account that has the membership with your Discord. So putting that out there. Also, we now have the shocked face emo. I can't see it now without like refreshing my screen, but it's in there. It's a thing. And if we get like 4 more members, we can add another emote. I have a lot of emotes that I technically have. Like they're made. I just can't put them into YouTube until like there's a certain amount of members. We have a psychology debate tomorrow. This is technically a revision, right? Sure. I'm not a professor that like has to decide that for you though, so there's a lot of grains of salt on that. What do I think of Spider-Man? Which Spider-Man is that? I haven't seen a lot of the Marvels that I probably should. Are we ready to get back to the game? There's also a Spider-Man game that I haven't played, the newer one. I think it's because I was waiting until I could get a PS5 and then I wanted to play it on the PS5. How is the Discord? I mean, I'm biased, so I would say it's great. I would say it's great. So I'm probably not the best person to comment on it because of course I'm biased. Of course I'm going to say it's fantastic. You can also get into the Discord through Patreon too. The Patreon membership tiers also let you into the Discord. A lot of my friends have some kind of troubles going on, and I really think a therapist could help them at least a little. The problem is they just think therapists do it for money and the work, and that they don't care. What should I say to them? I think that I feel a bit like I realized I was thinking these things in my head, and it might be helpful to say that kind of stuff out loud. There's a part of me that thinks that if therapists, if I, for example, did the work that I do for the money, it's we're probably in the wrong field, quite honestly. Of all of the jobs that you need a master's degree for, therapy probably gets the shittiest pay. So for example, if I did anything computer sciencey related, anything nursing, all these other jobs that you need a master's degree for, therapy is probably one of the shittiest jobs as far as pay, like the amount of pay that I get. When you compare the amount of pay versus the amount of education required, it's really shitty. So essentially, someone who goes into this field in some way, shape, or form, it's not because of the pay. It's because of like this desire to help people, quite honestly. But I think it's really hard to think of it that way, because when we look at the prices that therapists charge for like cash, whatever prices, it's really easy to look at that and say, oh, $100, like that's very expensive. They must be in it for the money. And there's a lot that happens on the other side of it that is that like we don't see. So for example, the fact that sometimes like therapists have to pay for like continuing education units, and how many continuing education units we need depends on the state that we're licensed in and all those requirements. And so some states that I'm licensed in need 20 or 30, and it basically means I have to do 30 hours of continuing education every year. And some of those are expensive and some of those are thousands of dollars. And so sometimes like that is often a factor in there, because we work for ourselves. Like having any kind of PTO, any kind of sick pay is a factor in those prices. So it's not just that we are, I'm using $100 as an example. It's not that we're just charging $100 and we're literally pocketing $100. $100 pays for the phones that we have. $100 pays for any offices that we use. $100 pays for any kind of PTO sick time. Also for a lot of, for anybody who's like not unemployed, self-employed, there's all the taxes and the extra taxes that go into that. We're not fucking profiting and making shit tons of money as therapists. If that were the case, a lot of people would be competing to be therapists, and they're not. There's actually a huge, there's actually not enough therapists to go around, because it's a field that has a great deal of burnout, and there's just not enough people who want to do it. So it is really easy, I think, and I've done this before too. I've looked at prices for therapists, and I've told myself like, I've told myself that it looks like, you know, therapists make a lot of money, but like we don't, essentially. And especially when you consider how much education is required for that. So I think like when I'm thinking about the answer to that, like that's a factor. I think it's also really easy to think therapists are only in it for the money if we've never had a therapist that we really connected with. When we have a therapist that we've connected with, it's a lot easier to think that, like, yes, like, therapists do this job because they want to help. So those are the things that I have kind of, like, in my head that sometimes, like, when we take that step to really kind of try it out, we see that, like, people want to help. And then, so those are some of the thoughts that I have about that. Somewhere in the commands, there's one about a stream schedule. Don't know the commands off the top of my head. But right now, the tentative schedule is like every Friday, and then alternating Saturdays and Sundays. I'm going to try that out and see how it works. The streams will also be posted as videos, kind of like they have been. It'll be... I give it time to let YouTube process it, though, before I post them. So, having said all of that, let's talk to our buddy GLaDOS. Because GLaDOS is very excited for us to see this town that GLaDOS has been working so hard on. Oops. Are you ready for your surprise? I can't wait any longer. It hasn't been that long, GLaDOS. You can have party members now. Everyone you helped yesterday can now fight alongside you. The ones you choose will join you on the rest of your adventure to save Tortly. Sadly, those you did not help cannot be taken with. Yeah, so it builds upon the previous day. So if we help someone, if we help someone, they like that helps us the previous day. So if I had done the tea thing yesterday, I wonder if that would have like the previous day in the game. I wonder if that would help me today. Each town member has a unique move set in battle, so choose wisely. You'll be able to leave the town once you have 2 members recruited. So what if I didn't help anybody? Oh no, the game would have forced that because I had to help so many people before GLaDOS was like, you can do like whatever stuff. So get out there and recruit 2 of your best friends. I was gonna say other than me, of course. When you're done, just head to the forest east of town. Okay. Forget my directions. Wow, okay. So I don't know. This is a huge anvil. Holy shit. Okay, so we have, what is that? Rudy, we have France. Torley's house is interesting. Morton. I don't know if the bean will be a thing. There's a lot. Okay. I bet Cauldron's food tastes even better. The air smells wonderful. Yeah, there's the food. It was like, come back tomorrow. Why are you white? Did I not help you? Hey, punk. I'm taking my one and only break from making deliveries. I don't have time to play little search and rescue games with you. Bye! Okay, Cauldron. Hello? Welcome back, my friend. Your dish is finally ready. For a second, I thought I put the grandma's body in there. I didn't. The grandma's in the sewer. After mixing together glass of water, picture, and GLaDOS's breakfast, we made something that smells delicious. It's been simmering in your mouth for a whole day. It's like baby bird feeding someone. The best part is you get to name it. Oh, great. So, what would you like to call it? Well, we named the move therapy. Let's call this one friendship. Fiendship. Friendship. I love it. Also, I hear you're going on an adventure to save the mayor. I'd love to tag along if I can. You'll be able to try out... You'll be able to try out so many new dishes. Plus, Tortley is a real good friend of mine. Microwaved steak. Bird food. Oh, I don't want to see anything bad happen to him. So, what do you think? Can I come along? Yes? What recommendations do you have for people who can join along? I mean, I suppose... Oops, that's very capitalized. Very loud. Lovely. Oh, friendship added to inventory. I have friendship now. Okay, so... Oh, okay, I can look at Cauldron stuff. 70 friendship points. Can I see... View stats. Splash Zone and mystery meal. Cauldron wants to share his previous meal and his employee or enemies as he shoots a boiling bubble from his pot. Small chance to apply the butterflies debuff on hit. Handless guy and grandma's child. Mystery meal. Oh, so we can get the kid? Ah. Cauldron has a selection of 6 different meals to try out on command. Sadly, he cooks so fast that there's no time to see what he makes. Each meal is a mystery. Oh. So we have one... Oh, you're just... Okay. We're just gonna walk in a single line. I'm used to this. So... We have a recommendation for the handless guy and grandma's child. Oh, so we can go back to the handless guy. Well, what does the kid have? So Cauldron has like, what are your abilities, Cauldron? No. Oh, I can talk to you. View your stats. So that's an attack, and this is a mystery. Okay. Get bean. Excuse me. I want to check out the kid too. Hi, kiddo. Scroopert, hello again. Thanks for saving my grandma. I want to help you on your quest to save the mayor. I may look small, but I do pack a punch. I will break the bones of my enemies on the battlefield. You're like this big, buddy. What? I don't doubt you, considering everything with your grandma, but seriously. So may I come with? Yes? I just want to see what your abilities are. You will not regret this. The very berry added to inventory. I'm assuming that I can look at everybody before, like, I'm committed to someone. These stats. Scroobert, that's not a description. Scroobert rears his head back for a bone-crushing power move. You are a child. What? I'm a straw. I'm a straw. We saved her by sending her into the abyss. You're not wrong. 50 friendship points. Scroober is a star. Oh! The actual title of his I'm a straw? It's just because the kiddo can't say their R's. Scroober is a star. What does that mean, child? Okay. So wait, is there a point that I get an item for every person that I talk to? So can I just talk to everybody and get an item? France, do you have a gift for me that is not the Eiffel Tower? Hello again, Wheatley. I wanted to say thank you for listening to me talk yesterday. Maybe it's time for me to start listening to you. Ooh. I want to help you save Tortley. I could be a fine addition to your party if you want. Shall I return the favor and join you? Although it looks like your party is already full, would you like to swap someone out? Yes, because I want you to give me a gift. Should I change spots with Cauldron or Scroobert? Oh god, don't make me spell this. S-C-R-O-O-B-E-R-T. R-O-B-E-R-T. Cool. Sarah's running shoes added to the inventory. That was your friend. How many people get killed in this town? By family or friends? What's going on with you, France? France closes her eye and aggressively opens it in a deadly gaze to deal damage. I see you. All-seeing eye. France will look onto the souls of her enemies. This will cause mental anguish and has the chance to apply existential crisis debuff. Okay. And then right after that, we'll use the therapy move. So, like, we cause the existential crisis, and then we heal it with therapy. Okay. But do I have... Oops, no. Do I have the berry? I do! Okay, so I still have the berry that I got from Scroobert, which means there's a benefit to, like, adding everybody to my party. I just get, I get a gift from each of them if I add them to my party. So we're just gonna go collect everybody and then actually decide who we want. Ah, you came back! I knew you would. You're a good person, you know that? At least Scroobert's not at my party when they say that. You have gained my full respect, Wheatley, not half or 3/4. It would be an honor to join you on your quest to save the mayor. I'm very curious how you walk after me, because you had me pick you up before. I need to finish what I started. I must avenge my wife. May I join you on your quest, Wheatley? Yes. Although it looks like your party is already full. Would you like to swap someone out? Yes. Should I change spots with Cauldron or France? France is easier to spell. Thank you. Let us begin our journey. Oh! They're on a skateboard. A cool hat added to inventory. Oh, that's adorable. Oh. Rudy? Ruby. Rudy. Rudy. Welcome back, Wheatley the Brave. After much blood, sweat, and tears, I have finally crafted the perfect sword. Please take it as a gift. Wait, you already have one. Oh, that's awkward. I still feel like I owe you for protecting me yesterday. I have an idea. I'll come with you to save the mayor. Oh. I didn't look at Morton's moves. There's nothing my big beefy arms can't handle. What do you say? Although it looks like your party is already full. Would you like to swap someone out? Yes. Should I change spots with Cauldron or Morton? Let's do Cauldron. Oh, I spelled it right. Bad. No one will ever stop us with my beefy arms on our side. Lemon pie of the undead added to inventory. You left your arms, buddy. This is just a strap on. Okay, what are your stats? Rudy, the arms dealer. Oh my god, that makes more sense. Rudy hates anything. The rocket arms. Rudy hates anything that happens to his arms, but if it means saving you, he'll use them to smash your enemies. Anvil rain. Rudy launches anvils into the sky for them to come crashing down on his enemies, dealing massive damage. Okay. What about Morton? The Rad Rock. Am I genociding an entire town? No. I'm just adding them all and collecting their gifts, and then I'm making a decision. Oh, the move is Move Me. Morton rolls up to an enemy and slams his skateboard onto their face. Kickflip. Morton moves forward to perform a magical kickflip. This deals massive damage and has the chance to apply the Dumb and Dizzy debuff. That's funny about the arms, because he's an arms dealer. Cool. Can I go down here to the handless guy? They were blue. I did technically help them. Go on, they're waiting for you. You don't need me anymore. Okay, I guess I can't. Speaking of anvils, sometimes that show of Forge and Fire is very satisfying to watch. They've like 2 seasons or whatever on Netflix now. Bean. I think there's too many of you in here, please. I can't see where Bean is. Adventure! It's good to see you again! Thank you for saving me and my children. I am forever in your debt. In fact, I am willing to sell my life away to you. You have children, Bean. If I can take all of my kids, of course, I'll gladly throw them at our enemies. Dad of the year over here. What do you say? Although it looks like your party is already full. Would you like me to swap someone out? Yes. Should I change spots with Rudy or Morton? Rudy? Oh boy, my kids are gonna be so happy! Wow, okay. We're losing our house tomorrow, so this works out. Oh my god. Come on, kids. We're going on a vacation. Timmy, quick figurine added to inventory. What? Bean, the father. Bean Bash. Bean's children rush towards their dad, who proceeds to launch them at the enemy. That's healthy. Bean mash. Bean walks forward and calls in his ravenous children to attack in hordes. We don't need to play the plague games. We're playing it now. Yeet the children. Oh, Bean. Okay. These doors were locked. I'm trying to think of who else I helped. There's Grin. This house smells like love now. Does it? Was that stuff always beneath the bed? I think it's emitting off of Grin. Oh, great. I'm gonna regret making this decision, aren't I? Hello again, Wheatley. Guess what? I'm going to marry Botley. Has Botley agreed to that? At least I think. Oh no. I haven't asked her yet. Oh, honey. I know Botley has never met me before, but I know it's meant to be. She actually appeared in my dream last night and told me herself. Oh. Anyways, it turns out that Torley is the only one who can actually legally perform marriages. That's an ulterior motive. I heard you were looking for people to join your party, so I was wondering if I could tag along. I can bring a lot of sweet talking wizardry to the group. Shall I join you? Although it looks like your party is already full. Would you like to swap someone out? Yeah. Are you gonna give me oatmeal? Should I change spots with Bean or Morton? Let's do Morton. Yes, you won't regret this. Botley is going to be so proud of me when this is over. She'll be my beautiful queen, and I'll be your brave, handsome knight. Sweetheart and hero vibes right here. Yeah. Yeah. Soon. TM. A stick with extra length added to inventory. The bed still emits an odor that makes your eyes wet. At least it smells more high quality now. Does it? Does it? Just, let's leave. Let's leave and go see Botley while Grin is in my inventory. Or not inventory, party. Whew. I don't think I can. Oh, this is the one who had like the umbrella that we gave them, and it's like, it was raining blood. That's my memory that I remember now. I've never been met you, but this must be fate. Hey, Wheatley, was it? Yes, Wheatley. Oh, this is Dory, basically. I think my memories are getting better, or my memory's getting better. Is it? Oh, I need to... Grin? Are you doing all right? I need to look at your abilities. I remember you helping me find my lost belongings. That was so nice of you. I really want to return the favor somehow. Didn't someone just get kidnapped? Oh, honey. Right, the mayor. How could I forget? I love the face with the eyes. Aren't you going on an adventure to save him? This sounds so much fun. Oh, pretty please, Wheatley, take me with you. What do you say? Can I come with? Although it looks like your party is already full. Would you like me to swap someone out? Yes. Should I change spots with Bean or Grin? Let's go with Bean, because I haven't looked at Grin's abilities yet. Yay! Oh, this is so exciting. What are you going to give me? Extremely nice letter added to inventory. Oh. Okay. What are your abilities? Arbor the Forgetful. Bubble Burst. Arbor shoots a massive bubble at one enemy because she forgot about the others. Chance to apply the emotional barrier buff on hit. Damn. Bubble Blitz. Arbor summons bubbles from below to surround her. Each bubble's letter must be held for them to pop. Ooh. Okay. Grin. Grin is the lover. Arbor seems like the most non-horrific out of all of them. Watch, we say that, and then there's going to be a horror game out there, a psychological horror game that will turn bubbles into something horrifying. The Wingman. Grin is a great friend and an even better lover. He flirts with the enemy using his wonderful smile. Sweet talk. Grin will attempt to use one of his many pickup lines on the enemy. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Can we go do the sewer guy? We helped the sewer guy with Grandma. Emotional barrier and existential crisis are such good moves for a therapist. And then we use like therapy. Lloyd looks so happy now that he has found a friend. Smile. The friend is the dead grandma. That I can't click on. My time has come to join the ground dwellers once again. Please don't. You can stay down here with your friend. If this is your friendship, let's not. Oh, how I've missed the air up here. Dead grandma has helped me overcome my fears and laziness. I decided I want to repay you for granting me such a wonderful, lifelong friend like her. I also heard the mayor got kidnapped. I think I can help. I am a master tracker. I'm ready to read some poetry to those who judge and defy us. So what do you say? Although it looks like your party is already full, would you like to swap someone out? Reluctantly, I'm going to say yes. Should I change spots with Arbor or Grin? Grin. Okay. Dead Grandma wants to come too, if that's all right. Badge of ultimate friendship added to inventory. How did Lloyd hear that? Maybe the grandma told him. Lloyd, tell me your secrets. The lyrical. Lloyd will poetry slam. I don't think that means what you think it means, but okay. Lloyd will practice poetry on his opponents and launch his words at the enemy. Oh my god, his ability is the dead grandma. So if we had put Morton down here, would Morton be the ability? Lloyd boomerangs dead grandma at his enemies. It has the chance to apply the insecure debuff and deals a small amount of damage. Shit, Lloyd. Between, like, you and France, I don't know how people would handle themselves. And then we hit them with the therapy. What about the band? We helped the band. Wheatley! It's so good to see you again. Yeah, thanks for bringing back one of our band members. We are super duper thankful for that. Although I'm beyond insecure now, I'm very thankful too. Say, fellas, that they do play a pretty good bass drum. Should we help them out? Sure. Yes. Where are we again? Hey, I haven't been able to talk much yet. Wheatley, you should take us with you. We'll provide rhythm that will bring our enemies to their knees. Will you take us with? Sure. Although it looks like your party is already full. Would you like to swap someone out? Yes. Should I change spots with Arbor or Lloyd? Arbor. Sure. Great. Looks like we're going on a tour, guys. Let's go. Oh! Beat bomb attitude. You're oh, okay. I haven't processed that. Dejo Bravisa. Oh, it's all of their names together into okay. The entire band, that makes sense. Tower of Tempo. The band will prepare the best music warm-up you've ever heard by throwing their instruments. They should take the instruments with them. Razor Rhythm. Dejo Bravisa will attempt to shred the enemy team with rhythm and music. If played perfectly, the kudos buff applies to random ally. So big until the bottom one just like ba 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 ba. Okay. Oh, 2 is in here. Wow. Looks like word of Toot's tonic got around. Also, Toot, you have legs. I didn't see the legs before because you were behind the counter. Welcome back, Wheatley. I can't thank you enough for helping me out earlier. Look at all of these new people we have because of you. There are at least 3 I don't even recognize. It's a shame the mayor got kidnapped, though. He was one of my best customers. Tootlees would always order rounds for Tootlee would always order rounds for everyone. He's such a pure soul. I'd hate to have anything bad happen to him. That's almost like saying nothing bad better happened to him. I think I want to help you save him. What do you say? Although it looks like your party's already full. Would you like to swap someone out? Yes. Should I change spots with Dejo, Bravisa, or Lloyd? Dejo, Bravisa? Great. Crank, watch the tavern while I'm gone. Flask of unlimited apple juice added to inventory. What do you do? Toot is the tavern keep. Spew shot. Toot angrily spews a stream of unknown liquid at all enemies for the chance to apply the dumb and dizzy effect and deal damage. Cheers. Toot will pour a cold one out for an ally and heal them. That's good. I like heals. Cold Refresher also has a chance to refresh their special ability. Have I talked to everybody at least once? I think I have. That's Arbor, that's Cauldron. Did I miss someone? I think I've talked to everybody at least once. Yeah, we have someone who has insecure, emotional crisis, emotional barrier. I don't think I've missed anybody. Although I don't know where Botley is. Excuse me, my Yeah, so I think Botley's the only one that comes to mind that I haven't talked to at least once. I like the idea of having a heal. Arbor in France. Bean and Morton or France. France seems to be a popular one. So if we had France, who else? Someone said Bean. France. I want to say thank you. France and Arbor. Yes. Let's do a therapy build. Oh. Lloyd. Cool. Okay, so we have France. A couple people mentioned Morton. So it sounds like we're deciding between Morton and Bean. Let's see. Morton's was the... Is Morton's the existential crisis? Oh yeah. Bean's like yeeting children. France gives existential crisis. Yeah. Arbor is emotional barrier. What is Morton's again? Morton's is like the kickflip. Yeah. Why don't we go with Bean and eat children? That can't go wrong. Oops, that's the wrong house. Oh, Bean. At least you're taking your kids with you. Dad of the year over here! Change spots with Toot. Oh boy, my kids are gonna be so happy! This is an interesting vacation. Okay, so we have someone really tall and really small. Okay, so we're going east of town? To the cage? Yeah, we didn't help you in the cage, did we? I still love being caged up! Do you? Oh, sorry, Milo. I don't know how to get you unstuck. Oh, you got yourself unstuck. Yeah, because when we first came up, this house is different too. Milo. Okay. It looks like we're ready to continue our journey, Wheatley. Once you leave the area, you can still come back. You just won't be able to recruit anyone else. So make sure you're happy with your party. When you're ready, walk into the forest and we can begin our journey into the unknown. Smiley face. I guess we are ready. Oh, it's dark. I don't like it. Oh, we're going up. Oh, before I forget, you can also talk to your party members using the party menu. Who knows what they might have to say. But don't forget, you can still talk to me with B key. I've never done that. So Bean, what do you have to say? When some of my kids come back here, they never come back. What the fuck, Bean? This place is scary. I like it. Oh, our eyes are glowing blue. I don't like it. Like, at first, like, I like it. Your eyes aren't glowing blue, France. That's okay. South? No? Not south. Oh, this is where we had the conversation with Grancho before. Milo, buddy. Keep up. Loading the Bluglands. What are the Bluglands? The home of the Blugs. Just pretend it smells really bad here. Great. What are you? You can see that. Yeah, you can see that. This is how I imagine the Everglades look. Oh, I forgot to mention you can use left shift to slash your sword. I did that before. But you're basically telling me to do that here. I could have done this before, GLaDOS. But no. If you're blue, you're a friend. Well, isn't that a familiar face? It's Grancho. Oh, hey again, Wheatley. Are you gonna get mad at me? I just wanted to apologize again. I'm sorry that I became so angry after you took my sword. Your sword. It was yours originally, so you deserve to have it back if you want it. No, it was actually, like, very rude of me to take it, but, like, whatever. I think we should just be friends again. Wait. Oh, no, you're gonna be mad. Who are they? Oh, shit. Did you recruit party members for an adventure without me? Why didn't you ask me to join? So let me get this straight. You're becoming less blue. You stole my sword, then decided to go on an adventure with friends and didn't even think to invite me. That's exactly what happened. I thought we were friends. Okay, yep. Now I'm upset again. No, you're still Grancho. You are officially unforgiven. You know what? You don't even deserve to continue this adventure. But GLaDOS would be pissed if I, like, exited out. Now we need to fight you again. Do you have to? Okay, so it looks like Grancho wants to fight us again. I still love how Milo is sitting off on the side like, this is fun. I'm okay with this. This is fun. Like, regardless of what happens, this is fun. Grancho is angry now. Grancho's an angry boy. Like, B-O-I boy. Good thing you have new friends to help out. Smiley face. Defending works the same as before, except now you have 2 more keys. Fantastic. You'll see what I mean. This will show you for being such a bad friend. Oh, no. I didn't press any button. I was a little overwhelmed. You're going to notice a new rest button. If things are getting too rough, you can take a breather and sit out a turn. This will heal you a small amount too. Oh, I didn't give everybody items. Everyone also has a second special move, including yourself. I thought Love Tap would fit since you're full of untamed power. Ugh. That feels weird when you think of it like, let's go to a therapist and say, will you use Love Tap on me? That is inappropriate and unethical in so many ways. Anyways, it's a powerful attack that will surely break the bones of any friends we are trying to make. Again, that's not how we make friends, GLaDOS, but okay. Oh, your special move changes depending on the item you picked. Love Tap is for sight. Yes, because the dangerous one is Love Tap. That actually seems to work based on GLaDOS's logic. That makes sense. Dog is just waiting for bones. Wouldn't the dog just want pets? These moves can be quite powerful, so they do have a cooldown. So, okay, if the move is based on the item that we picked, what are the other options? Like, what would the other names potentially be? So if we had picked the calculator or the teddy bear, what would be the other, like, names for the moves be called then? If I remember, bear was a heal. Oh, I wish I had a heal. To decrease his cooldown, you just need to time your blocks perfectly. Well, that's not gonna fucking happen, but I'm glad to know that. Okay, enough of me rambling on. Let's fight. Love Tap. Oh, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like, again, like, comfort, heal. You attack with math. That makes sense. Like, the scythe in particular, I mean, it's a weapon, or it can be used for, like, harvesting, right? But that makes sense that it would be an attack. So, Love Tap. Oh. Oh, do I have to tap? Tap, tap? That makes sense. Well, that wasn't that. Okay. Why couldn't you have just invited me? I was literally at your house. I didn't know that. Okay. Bean Bash. Hold tab to view status effects. Oh, nothing. Okay. I forget what these do. Bean Bash, sure. Oh. No. Okay. Oh. Oh, oops, sorry. It's like Mavis Beacon has failed me because I forgot where all my letters were. Bear's happy thoughts. Oh. Therapist uses Love Tap. It's super effective. I see you, or all seeing eye. I think the second one is the one that's more powerful, so I feel like using that and letting it recharge. I think this is the one with, like, insecurity. Oh, there's a letter. I would have given your sword back anyways. You could have just asked. Oh, shit. I've been getting overwhelmed by all the bright, flashy things that I forget about the letters. So I'm assuming we have 3 turns for the Love Tap then. So, therapy. Let's use some therapy with Groncho. Oh, no. I hate how impressive that was. You know, I hope your adventure isn't that fun. I hate how impressive the therapy was. Bean Mash. Holy shit. I can't handle this anymore. You're just too cool to argue with. I'm leaving. That's a lot of children that we just threw. Wow, that was incredible. Yeah, like Bean, that was incredible. You really did a number on Groncho, but I hope he understands how much we love him. This is like that mindset of like, I do this out of love. I like, this is tough love, but like, sometimes having difficult conversations feels like, I guess, like the legitimate kind of tough love. Like if somebody's in denial and it's like, hey, let's talk about this. But sometimes it's not tough love. It's just mean. After all, we just want him to be our friend. So like that doesn't justify being an asshole though. One last thing. Your party may have taken some damage in battle. If you open your inventory, you can select a party member to see a new feature called Compliment. If you type out something really nice to that character, they'll be completely healed. If you need to be fully healed, I'll compliment you myself. Use compliments sparingly, though. They are not easy to come by around here. Even though the whole concept is friendship, wouldn't compliments be easy to come by? All right, on your way. I'll just be here alongside you. Smile. Okay, I want to look at these items. I love you proceeds to drop a nuke on them. Yeah, but it's more like I do this out of love, right? Or it feels like the whole you made me do this kind of a thing. Okay, I want to see what your equipment is. Okay, so for Bean. Friendship! Cauldron left it sitting in the sun all day to really ripen the flavor. Ignore the flies. Chance for rest to heal an extra +5 friendship points. The very berry, last of its kind. It holds the immense and dangerous power to make anyone who tastes it feel a bit happier. You start with the positive attitude buff at the start of combat. I don't know what that positive attitude thing is, but it sounds pretty cool. Sarah's running shoes. This belongs to an old friend who loved to run. Chance to negate half of the damage taken when hit. That sounds cool. A cool hat. Enemies admire your cool hat and can't take their eyes off of it. You start with the kudos buff at the start of battle. Lemon Pie of the Undead. While the name can sound quite scary, the Lemon Pie of the Undead seems like an ordinary lemon pie, but this one whispers things to you. Your special attack's cooldown is reset at the start of battle. Oh shit, it carries over then. That's what that means. Timmy's Quick figurine. A small yet sturdy figurine of the speedy comic book character Timmy Quick. Reduces total cooldown for special attack by 1. A stick with extra long, or this stick is extra long, so that makes it extra cool. While equipped, you will always attack first in battle. Extremely nice letter. The paper looks blank, awaiting your words to give it life. If equipped, all enemies will take an instant +8 damage at the start of battle. Lose extremely nice letter on use. Oh, this is a one-time only thing. Badge of ultimate friendship. This badge can only be worn by the most prestigious of friends. Everyone that sees it knows you mean friendly business. Chance to apply the butterflies debuff to a random enemy at the start of combat. Beat bomb. This bomb explodes into 1,000 shrieking notes. It sounds awful and usually leads to bleeding ears. If the party's member leaves with this equipped, deal +20 damage to your attacker. Lose beat bomb on use. So that's also a one-time use. Is it a flask of unlimited, unlimited apple juice? This magical flask never runs out of pure, savory apple juice. The nectar of the gods. During your defense, heal for +2 for every attack you perfectly block. I'm not gonna perfectly block. Okay. So we have 2 things that we can use. Friendship. I think the positive attitude sounds like a good one. I don't know what that actually does. Like, I don't know what that buff or debuff is. The running shoes sound pretty cool, too. Oh, this, too. Your special attack's cooldown is reset at the start of battle. Ooh, I could give that to Bean. So that way, at least once per turn, we could see a horde of little beans. Yes, let's do that. Okay. And then... France, why don't you get the running shoes? That makes sense. Change equipment. Sarah's running shoes. Half the damage taken. Chance to negate half the damage taken when hit. Cool. So now they all have equipment. Whenever I think of the idea of, like, I'm hurting you because I love you, it also gives me misery vibes. The idea of, like, you made me do this to you. Are they gone? Who are you? Ilsa, hello? Is anyone there? Oh no, that creature looks like she could use some help. Wink, wink, hint, hint. Hello? I think I hear footsteps. Is someone there? Don't you have a lot of eyes? Please, I have nothing left to give. Yes? Or hello? Wait, you don't sound like a blug. You need to help me. They took my babies. The Blugs are going to eat them if we don't save them soon. I would find them myself, but I can't exactly see without them. If you can do this for me, I can get you across the water. Although, I did hear a giant rumbling sound not too long ago towards that direction. Probably not important. Probably is. Anyways, return to me once you free all 4 of my babies, please. A monster should never be without her children, especially when she's blind without them. Okay. Well, off we go. You also didn't... You conveniently didn't give me a direction to go in. Computer's like, do you want to turn on sticky keys? No, I actually don't. Because I was hitting shift so much. Stop. No, I don't want to turn on sticky keys. Where's my mouse? Go away. Okay, apparently I can't do anything with that stone. Her babies are her eyes? Well, you know, if the babies are her eyes, that way she'll never be without them, right? Hi. I don't know what I was expecting. I'm just here for the party. You're gonna make me late. Then why would you attack me? Now you don't need to fight me. Trying to press all of them. This combat is actually going to kill my character. I blocked! I blocked! Oh no. I blocked once. She's without them now, though. Yeah. Maybe they wanted to escape their mom. I'm assuming gender there, but like maybe they wanted to escape and they purposefully left. Oh, I can't do left tap. We'll just do therapy. Jeep. Bean mash. Oh, it's all of them. I forgot which letter X was. I doubt you were even invited to the party. No, I wasn't. I see you. You are the most blue. Wow, you're amazing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. You probably were invited. Literally everyone was. I blocked once. Oh, these blocks make me nervous. Oh, I might be getting better at the blocks. Oh, do I have to block to get that to go down? I think I have to block. You do damage to everybody. So I feel like taking you out first. Oh. Oh no. Well, if I'm not eating babies, then what else do I have to live for? Frets, of course. Oh! Oh, that was it. I expected there to be more to that. Okay. What? Holy cow. I already think I know what I'm doing. I don't. Love tap. Also on you, because you have more health. F! See you next time. Oh, good, good, yay! Okay. Bean. I've learned I have to just like full on put my hands on the keyboard. I honestly just wanted some cake. But who needs cake when you have friendship? You were amazing in that fight. Fighting for friendship is so much fun. Smiley face. This shadow makes me nervous. That hole looks mysterious. I was thinking like not so great, but okay. Seems to be a mysterious hole in the ground. Will you jump in? Yes, only because I have confidence that GLaDOS does not want me injured, because then she doesn't have friends. And that's her whole motivation here. Oh goodness, it's so dark in here. Don't forget, you can press L to light up your lantern. There's a small invitation tucked under the head. There are a lot of blood guts on it, but you can make out you are invited to Tom's birthday. It's a very secret place. I can't wait to see all of my friends. I thought Bean was glitching for a second. I don't like the sound effects here. I don't like it. And now there's no way to get back up unless GLaDOS is like, oh no! Stop. GLaDOS. GLaDOS. Unless GLaDOS just like snaps her fingers and is like, poof, you're out of there. I don't feel like we're out of the woods yet. Surprise! Wait, you know Tom. Where is he? This is supposed to be his surprise birthday party. Now it's all ruined. How could you? What a bad friend you are. Now I have to fight you. Seriously. Where's Tom? What did you do with him? Oh shit. Bean is not doing so well as far as health goes. I just wanted to investigate Mysterious Hole. Why are you ruining Tom's birthday party? Bean mash. Yes. All the E's. Please just leave. You weren't even invited. I have an invitation. At least I don't think you were. I sent a lot of invitations. That's sad. You are never in any danger, GLaDOS. What about my emotional state? What about my emotions? My emotions were in danger. I see you. Oh, no, that hurts. Why? Why would you hurt my friends? Now that I'm thinking about it, no one really showed up. Huh. Gee, I wonder why. Beans. Cute. Whew. Why didn't anyone come? Is everyone really that bad of a friend? This can't be. I didn't use the move that causes an existential crisis yet. I haven't blocked enough for that. But wait, you showed up. You must be a good friend. Then don't attack me. Yes! Oh yeah! I get like I get 2 points of healing. I can rest. Resting is an option. Let's rest. And use beam. A. F. J. Huh, maybe Tom isn't a good friend after all. I put so much work into this party and he didn't even show up. No one did. This party should be for someone who deserves it. Hey, I have an idea. Let's make it your birthday party. Yeah, let's start this over. Just leave the room and come back in. I can't believe Tim wants to throw you a party. We should give him time to prepare. They literally... Oh, I was like, they're already leaving before me? You take a bite of the cake. I thought the cake was a lie. GLaDOS promised me cake before, and it didn't work out. It tastes like chocolate with a hint of dirt. You can't see me. You can't see me. Love hurts. Friendship hurts. Yeah, but like, not like this. Not all the time. This looks like a grate. The GLaDOS version of love... Oh no! Oh no! I didn't think that that would still be there. That's the whole point of coming in here. Surprise! GLaDOS's version of love hurts is like literally it hurting and it being like a toxic, potentially a toxic relationship kind of hurting, and it like justifying things, saying like, I'm gonna hurt you, but oh, it's because of friendship, and it justifies all these things. Because of like this fear of someone leaving. Whereas potentially like having more of these conversations and letting people leave could make it a healthier relationship. Even though it hurts. It's more about like, who does it hurt? Surprise! Happy birthday, Wheelie! It's not my birthday. Feel free to enjoy some cake and open up your presents. Thanks for being a good friend. You can just use that ladder behind me to leave. Wow, Tim is such a wonderful blog. It's a shame he has no more friends left to come to the party. I wonder what happens though if you get caught by the thing in the hallway. Like, does this part not happen? Does the cake taste different? Nope, still dirt. You are very blue. Hope you have a great birthday, Wheatley. I'm not as blue, and I think that's because of my health. I wonder what's inside. You should break it open with your sword. Oh, I have to break it again? Look, it's just what we've been wishing for. How did Tim know? Is that a bird? I'm ready to get out of here. Will you ascend? Yes. Oh, the stump. Birthdays are such a crazy concept. A whole day just to celebrate one special person who gets adored with gifts, attention, and good memories. That's what I want for you. I want every day to feel like your birthday while you're with me. I'm gonna make sure you love every bit of our game as much as you love me. Smiley face. It was freedom! Just what you wished for. Alt F4. I wonder if you could put that as your favorite animal. Alt F4. You pet Shell, the Alt F4. Oh, so, oh! You have one of your babies now? I didn't. Oh, hello. Oh, it's you again. I'm still missing some children. Please find them. Okay. There's a note. The note reads, I'm headed to my lunch break since you're late again, Tim. Well, Tim's at a party. Make sure that Isla's baby stays well protected until dinner time. Also, don't forget, one of the levers is lying, one is telling the truth, and one is doing both. Feel free to ask them all about it, though. Tom. Let's see if you can solve this lever puzzle. You can just slash a lever with left shift to flip it. Don't worry, it will only hurt them a little. And that makes it okay. Okay, one is lying, one is telling the truth, and one is doing both. GLaDOS, the overly attached girlfriend. That's definitely a way to do it. Okay. North is clearly lying. They should be flipped right. Oh, jeez, these puzzles. What does North have to say? I'm supposed to be flipped left, please believe me. Also, don't listen to the South lever. They're lying. Well, one of you has to give me a starting point. One is telling the truth, one is lying, one is doing both? How does that work when one of them is saying nothing? The West lever should be neutral. You can just leave me flipped to the right. Oh, I hate these puzzles. North is clearly lying. They should be flipped right. Okay, so what is it that they're all actually saying? Let's do that first. West lever should be neutral. That's what's happening. You can leave me flipped to the right. Okay. Well, that's exactly what's happening. North is clearly lying. They should be flipped right. Okay. Well, they are flipped to the right. Milo? Buddy? I can pet you, but you're, like, in the way. I'm supposed to be flipped left. Please believe me. Also, don't listen to the South lever. They're lying. How would they be lying about this one, though? Okay, so what is it? You're supposed to be flipped left. Please believe me. Also, don't listen to the South lever. They're lying. Oh, no, I don't want to have. So you want to be left. But if I believe you, then you need to be changed. What was the hit? Nope, nope. No reads. I'm headed to my lunch break. Don't forget, one of the levers is lying. One is telling the truth, and one is doing both. Only one is telling the truth. One is flat out lying. One is doing both. One is telling the truth and one is lying. Well then, How do we figure out who's telling the truth and who's lying? Time to hurt them all until something happens. It's hard when there's no starting point with these. And this feels like it might be a natural starting point because it doesn't say anything. But then it doesn't give us much of a starting point. So I guess if one of these says that this one should be neutral, maybe that's the truth. But then it also says one of them is doing both. So that means that, because a lot of these say two things. It'll be like, here's what I should be doing, but here's what someone else should be doing. And so if one of these is, because I think this one says something about the East lever. But if what it's saying about the East lever is the half-truth, then that doesn't help at all, does it? Oh no, it's talking about the West lever should be neutral. You can just leave me flipped to the right. Okay, so if I believe you, what do you say? North is clearly lying. They should be flipped right. Well, if I think that you're lying, what about you? I'm supposed to be flipped left. Please believe me. Also, don't listen to the South lever. They're lying. Okay, well that can't be true because nothing's opened up. Oh! Well, shit! Oh, it's not a bird, it's an eye. Oh. I didn't think that I would get that puzzle that quickly. Reminds me of Slime Rancher. That puzzle was tough, but I'm sure Elsa will be so thankful. It's important to do favors for others to receive their thanks and appreciation. It's our purpose as friends. Oh, that's the purpose? Like, so much of this, like, shows how GLaDOS sees friendship just in general. I don't trust this. There you go. Watch out! You almost stepped on me! Just because I'm so tiny and hardly visible doesn't mean you can just waltz around. I could have died. Like, actually died. Well, anyways, I can't let you pass to Elsa's kid unless you can answer 3 of my riddles. Shit. Yes, for it is I, the famous Rebus, the mysterious. Can I just walk around? I'll give you a moment to mentally prepare yourself. Alright, it's time to begin the riddling. If you want to save that kid behind me, riddle me this, Batman. Jack's father has 3 sons. Snap, Crackle, and... Pop? Wrong! Come back when you know the right answer. Which will be never. I can just walk around you. Alright, I'll ask you again. Jack's father. Oh, Jack's father. Snap, Crackle. It's not Snap, Crackle, and Pop. It's Snap, Crackle, and Jack. Because the riddle told us it's Jack's father. So who are Jack's father's sons? Snap, Crackle, and Jack. Okay, that was clearly too easy. It obviously wasn't. I got it wrong the first time. I fell for the oldest trick in the book. Yeah, it's like that riddle of, like, what's heavier, a pound of rocks or a pound of feathers? And you say rocks. It's like that. Let's do something a bit harder since you're too good at riddles. How many of Ilsa's children have we captured? 4? It depends on how you define we, right? Or is it a collective we? Or is it like a you we? 1. I don't know. Because like 1 would be like talking about you as an individual versus like all of them. You have no idea how wrong you are. You should honestly be embarrassed. Come back when you know the right answer. Which would be never. Okay. So you've returned. I'll ask you again. How many of Ilsa's children have we captured? 4? Wow, I see you are an expert. I don't know what I came back to, but it sure is something. It is always something here. But no expert has ever made it past my final question. I don't think that's true, but go on. Countless have tried and failed, and you will join them soon. I could just walk around you, but whatever. Okay, here we go. What am I thinking of right now? Tacos. The answer is always tacos. What the heck? How did you know? This is crazy. You really have proven yourself to be an expert of riddles. You've bested me, stranger. No, I just know that like food is easy to think of. And I'm also kind of hungry and tacos sound really good. I owe you that, kid. I'm not kid, don't I? All right, go on. I am actually quite astonished by you. You're not quite astonished, you're Rebus. You are just so smart and talented. I am, aren't I? Oh, he allows you no matter what you say? I guess so, because I doubt the answer is literally tacos. Hi. Hi, King. I'm going with that. No one has ever gotten that last question correct. Everybody must be thinking of tacos, obviously. I can't wait to tell my friends about this. I'll have to make my riddles and questions even harder for the next time we see each other. The first one was the hardest one, quite honestly. You're such a riddle master, Wheatley. Really not, but okay. Yay! Hey, sorry to interrupt, but I need to ask you something. Oh, shit. You won't ever leave me, right? Actually, never mind. Sorry, my thoughts are kind of just spilling out. You don't have to worry about me. As long as we stay together, nothing can tear us apart. This won't end well. Cookies are always my answer. Pizza! Pizza always sounds good. Whenever I practice mindfulness, meditation, that kind of stuff, my brain always goes, because like our brains naturally wander when we do mindfulness and meditation. It's just what our brains do. And it gets easier with practice to like handle that stuff during mindfulness and meditation. And my brain always goes to pizza because pizza always sounds good. Always. I think there is one of these up here. I really hope we can save Ilsa's kids. She must feel so alone without them. That must be scary, being alone. Being alone is different than being lonely. No, honey, uninstall. Will it be like the Stanley Parable, where it's like, there's a trophy for not playing it for 5 years? The first answer I ever got, or the first ending I ever got to the Stanley Parable, is the one where you don't listen. And you do everything the opposite to what the narrator says. And the game just, like, leaves you there. You can't, like, you have to fully exit the game. Oh, Sandy, you had pizza? Oh, I'm hungry. That sounds so good. I should expect this. Are you Tom? You're never gonna save those kids. Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to heal. I'm gonna have to heal! Son of a... Ah! I will rest. Ooh. There are like, I was like, who has the least amount of health? Almost all of us have the same amount of health. So, I will rest Wheatley. We have Bean Mash, which will be all of them. Eee! Okay. Don't let this adventure scare you. They're nothing compared to us Blugs. Ooh, 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 all-seeing eye. Oh, on all of them, we can maybe make all of them insecure? That sounds fantastic. O. L. U. T. Oh, there's another one. Someone's having an existential crisis. I should not be that happy about that. They might hurt themselves instead of attacking for a few turns. That sounds really sad, but of course my first thought is I should use therapy on them because that's gonna become the meme, isn't it? You're all just a bunch of dorks. Oh shit. I'm horrible at this blocking thing. I do. I have to do the therapy. On the one that has the existential crisis. I am not excited over the idea of self-harm. I'm excited over a status effect on an enemy in a video game. There are resources out there if you have thoughts of self-harm and suicide. Putting that out there for a realsies conversation for just a moment and not just a like for funsies of the game. Just putting that out there. I don't even want to eat Ilsa's babies anymore. This spider's just so talented. Bean, oh no, I should not do Bean Bash. Nope. Can I back out? Nope, nope, nope. Ugh, I can't. Okay. I wanted to have you rest instead, and I got too far into it. And I think once you choose something, you can't get out of it. Actually, that was pretty neat. I'll have you rest instead, France. Woo, I blocked. You just grow a new head? I need to have Bean rest. Maybe I can get this middle one out. Arrgh. You ready to leave? Okay, I can't lie anymore. You're just too cool. My eyes have really been opened. Power of therapy? I want you to rest, Bean. Just a regular attack? Gee. Ooh, I blocked those. Okay. Almost. Wow, I might have to join you on your next adventure. Whew. Well, they seemed nice, did they? I'm reluctant to use the compliments to heal because they're not that low, and the game kind of implied that there weren't that many compliments. You should try slashing this one in the back. Glass is like, you should try backstabbing people. You'll get to attack first if you hit them before the encounter. Smiley face. What's this? The hand tugs on your shoulder. The shovel is K. You dig and find nothing. File now available in the documents folder. Documents. Not downloads, documents. Bunny simulator. Data found. There's M and N. So most of these say invalid data, except for M and N, but I thought we already looked at M. That's a Windows batch file. Windows batch file. They both say that they were, like, modified today. Oh, but one was modified when I... No? What is M? I think we read... Yeah, we read M before, because I am reluctant to change anything with the game. Let's see if I can... There. This is M. I think this is the one that we found before. I always knew that you were good at finding secrets. I wasn't too sure of what to do with the shovel for the longest time, but I think secret finding is perfect. This will be my way of showing you my world and helping you understand how I think. For example, this hub area is made to make you feel like home, a warm, placid area, welcoming area where you can just come to forget about the world, just like old times, right? I hope you like the house that I made for you as well. It probably looks quite familiar too. Anyways, you should get back to exploring. You never know what you could find. So that is M. And then N is... Both of these say that they were updated today, which is weird. This is N. Oh, there we go. Why do people value personality over intellectuality? It is such an interesting concept to dive into, and that's exactly what I've been doing for the past 4 days. I'm smart and extremely talented, but I lack empathy, and I guess a personality people want to be around. Not my words, you'll understand. I will change. I want to change, but I'm far too busy with my work. Do I choose work over mending a broken bond? If I stop these entries, I guess you'll know my answer. So this idea that, like, it is a reflection on how someone sees something? Is their work the game or something else? Oh, I'm supposed to backstab you. We need to fight. Blugs only. Sorry. Okay. Therapy. You are new, so let's go with that. Arr. Just die. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Yes, you did. Bean mash, I think, is my favorite. Which letter? T. Blugs are cool. You are not. Sorry, that was mean. We had enough forgetting about the world and Amori. Thanks anyway. I mean, I think it's also fairly common to want to forget certain things about the world, right? Grief and loss, pain. You know, all these things are incredibly painful. If something's painful, there's that urge often to want to forget it. I wish I wasn't as insecure about my face. There, I said it. Oh no, I hate this one. Oh no. I think I blocked all of those. Yes. Okay. Therapy on you. Are you done? You seem confident. It's contagious. Now I feel confident. I'm going to leave now. Goodbye. Bean mash. I guess I'm going home starving again, but at least I made a friend today. I see you. Ah, I'm bad at that one. Bye, Booch. Have a nice rest of your day. I feel like just saving the other attack for the next battle. Maybe this adventure isn't so bad after all. Well, I'm off. Bye. Like the sudden way it ends. It starts off with everybody is so like hostile, and then it's like, oh, okay, well, I'll just leave. Bye. Stealing Ilsa's children was like taking candy from a baby, except the candy was the baby, I think. This is confusing. Let's just fight. No. Okay. Oh, I'm bad at this one. Oh, I'm so bad at this. I can do love tap though. On the mage. Ooh, 19. That's better than the 10 I usually get for the other one. Do you really think you can defeat me? I can literally do magic. It's pretty rad. Yes, but I can throw children. That one. I made you do that. I'm controlling your mind right now. Really? Ooh, all-seeing eye. Yes, 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 yes. H, C, J, M, U. Oh, this is like the weirdest Mavis beacon ever. Blugster is having an existential crisis. They might hurt themselves instead of attacking for a few turns. I really don't know how you did that. Maybe I'm still more, but I'm still more talented. Oh, that wasn't awful. Blogs rule, but not as much as you. I block things! Therapy. On the mage. Ooh, you're pretty blue. Okay, yeah, that one stung a bit. But like, in a good way. Oh. 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 Z. T. E. Oh. I didn't realize how talented you were. Wow, just take the kid, you deserve it. I'm off to practice more magic stuff. Shoot me an email if you want to do this again. We still have one more though. Ooh. Yes. Close? Is that it? No. Close. Oops. 2 out of 3 though. I heard all over. Great job. I don't feel like our goal is usually to say, yes, I heard all over. I can't imagine losing someone so close to you. Someone who is your world and your reason to wake up every day. You might never see them again. You would have to live your whole life without them. That thought is terrifying. I'm glad we have each other so I don't have to think about that. Yeah. Anyways, I think that was the last of them. Let's get back to Ilsa. Or Isla. Well. This actually feels like a good place to stop for today. At least then, like, my thought is if I stop here, I at least know exactly where to pick up. It'll be fairly obvious where to pick up next time. Whew. I'm really happy that the blocking is coming more naturally than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be something that I just never got the hang of. It does feel threatening, too. Oh, yeah, it's a good thing there aren't random encounters. You're just walking along and it's like Pokemon. You don't even see something in the grass and suddenly it's like, oh, look, you have things that you're fighting. She's gonna attack us when she suspects that we're going to leave. I mean, from what we've seen with GLaDOS, like GLaDOS is like afraid of that, like afraid of us leaving, right? And so it doesn't just have to be like that. Doesn't just show up where it's an attack too. It could just be like that guilt trip kind of thing too. And this kind of stuff isn't always something that is done like on purpose. Like it's not like people sit there and plan out how to do this kind of stuff. But that kind of stuff where it's like, yeah, I hope you never leave. I hope you never leave me. Like, that would be terrible. Someone being the whole reason why you get up in the morning that's like, well, I'm gonna stop here, GLaDOS. But those smiley faces usually only show up, too, with GLaDOS. They only show up when it's, like, talking about good things, right? She doesn't say, like, the smiley faces when it's the idea of, like, you can leave. The smiley face by itself seems to be kind of hinting at that idea of potentially, like, a guilt trip or, like, I need you, smiley face. It's a really, like, fun game to play, too, with that, like, psychological horror aspect. It's not, like, it's created in a way where it is also fun to play. Because sometimes the psychological horror, you kind of, like, have to drag along to get to the psychological horror stuff. And this doesn't make it a drag because it's just fun to play until you get to that point. Though I do wonder what compliment she gives too. I haven't done a compliment yet because again, it's like, you only have so many. But when she gives us a compliment, I wonder what that compliment will be. Please don't leave, I'll be better. Yeah. Or like, please don't leave, I'll change the world for you. You want it to be more blue? I'll make it more blue. You want more enemies or less enemies? It's almost like, what do you need from me in order to stay? And I'll make that happen. Like that kind of a feeling. Because like, I'll be really sad without you. And at that point, like if it was like that kind of language, it makes the smiley face feel like it's just like fake and sad. Yeah, I'm always really proud when I get the blocking down. I do think it'll get better with practice, but we've also already seen the enemies change and like their moves change. So I think that the blocking will get better with practice, but maybe not just because of the way that moves change as it goes, that kind of thing. The dog is cute. Yes. I can't say that too loudly because my dog is actually in the room and he might just be like, did someone say dog? I know that word. That word means me. But it's been a lot of fun playing this. And I'm really glad I got the sound thing at least figured out enough. It's actually a bird. Yes, of course. Shell the bird. Of course. I think another thing that's interesting about this is like so much of the game is set up like Wheatley's in control, right? Like GLaDOS is in control. GLaDOS created it. But we've had those moments where we've like, where that isn't true. Like when we first found Milo and when we got pulled into that area with like this like weird pulsating mass. And during those times, GLaDOS was not in control. GLaDOS was like, where did you go? You were just standing there doing nothing. And it like freaked GLaDOS out. So like those moments were very interesting too, because it's like, what is happening within this like world that GLaDOS can't control? Because otherwise GLaDOS can kind of like control everything else. So that's kind of the interesting part of that too. Hey Devlin, this is Buddy Simulator 1984. We're playing with our best bud GLaDOS. But should have named our friend Paisel. I really like how it is like Wheatley and GLaDOS. I think the GLaDOS name fits the personality, like, and like the fact that it's an AI. I think that's kind of a fun name to choose for this. But I do think that this is a good place to stop in the game, so I know when I pick it up next time, like where exactly I am and what I'm doing, and then also like just in general a good place to stop, so I can grab some food, even though the food is not going to be tacos or pizza. Have I read I Have a Mouth and I Must Scream? I have not read that, no. I wonder what GLaDOS will say though when we quit out. Are you sure? Leaving? I guess I'll just delete everything then. That's not controlling at all. Just messing with you. I mean, because if you deleted everything, that's kind of like hurting you more than anybody else. See you soon! I do hope that next time there aren't any issues with the sound stuff. And, I mean, if there is, at least I hopefully know how I fixed it. But I do want to put out there that no matter what is going on, you are worthy and valid. You don't have to prove it to anybody. You don't have to be good enough. You don't have to do any of that stuff to deserve love, regardless of what the game says. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see each other later.